Oh. Oh God. Okay, is that... Valen, you okay?
I've been a little less slimy than I am right now before, but overall quite well.
Anybody
It could
else?
have been crispy, so I think slimy's a little better.
I didn't say I minded. It was lubricated, I suppose.
I hear that. I hear what you're saying.
Is anyone else hurt? Are we doing okay? I mean, I know that was... I don't know what the fuck that was.
Those were gelatinous creatures in nature. They are highly acidic and also really cool, by the way. If anybody ever gets to touch them, you get paralyzed and then the thing will engulf you and you'll burn it from the inside out. Oh, it's awesome. I would like to somehow harvest one. That would be sweet.
No, I set the stairs on fire whenever one got out, so...
Right, so we are going to still need to get the rest of that inscription so that we don't fuck everything up.
Yeah, what did it say?
Well, all that we got was fifth quench the scratchy, in thy palm with ice. So we're missing that middle part there.
Punch the what? In your...
Scratchy.
Yeah, if it's scratched out, are we actually going to be able to find it?
I'm just saying that because we didn't get it, and there's a middle part that we didn't receive because the ice needed to melt first.
Well, we could continue on, let the fire go for a little bit, and then
well,
hold on, let me see. How long can I hold this for? A minute.
We could kind of just rest down here, like a little short rest. Down at the bottom of the stairs.
The Arcane Eye?
Oh, you
try
can
and send that in. Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Why didn't we do that? Oh boy, we should do that for all of them. We should stop going in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Why haven't we not done this before?
Yeah,
it's taxing a little bit, right?
It is a high level arcane magic, of course.
What are you saying? What was that?
He said it's high level magic.
Your Arcane Eye's high level magic?
Oh, particularly. It takes quite a bit.
Okay, alright.
Oh, sorry you're not skilled enough to use it, Mortis.
No, it's alright. I got booger. I don't need to worry about it.
Right, of course. Alright, so if we all want to keep an eye on me and prevent me from dying, I can go ahead and try and use my Arcane Eye to maneuver it up to the inscription and see what I can see.
Yeah, okay. Keep an eye out.
So,
Definitely.
Valen, you cast your Arcane Eye spell. Is it a
Yes, I do.
ritual or is it just a regular one?
It is a regular cast, and
Okay.
it is an action.
Summoning forth the Arcane Eye, you sort of feel your equilibrium shift a little bit, and maybe you have a little bit of disconnection or vertigo as one of your eyes starts looking through the Arcane Eye, and you send it inside?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you begin to send it inside, you can see this horrific sight of green gelatinous cubes. I should say greenish. They're mostly white. Sort of oozing all over the central staircase. There is this acidic pockmarking that's happening along the areas that they are touching. You can see stone is sort of melting in some places, like as little wisps of acrid smoke make their way up from these creatures, and various areas of the staircase look like they have been sort of dilapidated a little bit.
Are they still on fire? Because I didn't drop the wall of
Fire
fire.
is still there, yes. You can see several of them are just like stuck in this fire. They're trying to ooze their way out, but they are very small, very slow rather. So the oozes are just kind of like, they're actually slowly like almost engulfing the fire as well. So you can see parts of the fire have gone out. There's only a little bit of it that is left. And one of the slimes has discorporated. It's just kind of flattening out into a puddle near the bottom of the stairs. This remnant of acid is just kind of crawling its way up into the air.
I think around this time you'd probably see the fire go out, because I can only hold it for a minute anyway, and we've been outside for just a bit, so yeah.
Okay. I would start to send it upwards towards where we saw the inscription near the other brazier.
Okay. Now your eye is invisible, but it is not invincible, as far as I can tell. It doesn't particularly have any sort of HP. The eye can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch in diameter. A solid barrier blocks the eye's movement. This is so interesting because it does not say that it is invulnerable to any sort of damage or anything. You've just kind of been moving it around and it is invisible. However, the stairs are coated and the slime has sort of blocked any barrier up into the upper chamber. The slime is sort of leaking down and oozing downwards. Do you want to wait?
Yeah, I would have the eye kind of wait off to the side, since it can go, 30 feet at a time in any direction, which I'm also assuming is up in the air as well.
Absolutely.
So trying to avoid anything that might possibly damage it.
So you wait maybe for like 2 minutes or so for the slimes to ooze their way down, eventually making their way to like the bottom floor. And they're just kind of like moving around, spreading out all around this floor. But eventually you see that there is an opening for the eye to fly through.
Okay, I'm going to still give it another moment just in case. And then if the coast is still clear, I'm going to send it through.
Okay. You wait.
I think while we're waiting, Cheppy would kind of look over at Valen.
Valen, Chubby doesn't know if you can hear her, but, are those things still coming for us?
They're all coating the floor right now, so I don't exactly know if they are coming for us, but right now I'm looking upstairs.
Give me an insight check, Valen.
13.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like maybe they tried to find you as they made their way down, but seems like they've lost track of you.
I think they gave up.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, at least it's that.
It's a good thing you wait a moment, Valen, because another slime starts to make its way just through that area. More slime begins to trickle down just as you're about to send your eye out. The slime starts to leak down the stairs.
Cool.
Sizzling on the bits of the stone and whatnot as it cascades downwards.
Ooh, all right. And I'll send my eye through.
Now you send your eye through up into the room at the uppermost chamber of the Tower of Evocation. You now see 8 alcoves that house the slimes. They were apparently on some kind of slab, each of them, and the slab must have been resistant to whatever acid is their core in this situation. Looking around for the inscription, you see that the inscription is now marred, and it is unreadable.
Oh, good.
Well, that was a royal waste of time. Perhaps next time we should probably not use as much fire, as it's burnt to a crisp, so now we'll never know.
Wait. It's my fault.
But is it marred from the fire or is it marred from the acid?
Well, it's on the ceiling. It would probably be from the fire, right?
The fire wouldn't have gone all the way up because it only goes 60 feet. So it shouldn't have gone up that high. But it would have created a lot of heat. I don't know if it would have done that, though.
Well, the brazier was lit.
You can make an investigation check for me, Valen.
Brazier was
Okay.
lit.
12.
You're not sure what did this. But from what you can tell... I don't think you have any real indication. You would have to get some kind of a... maybe feel it or something. It is...
Right.
It is ruined, though. The entire inscription now.
Perfect. Good. Right. Wonderful.
All right, well, no use crying over spilt milk, as they say, right? And I would go ahead and cancel out the eye.
You sort of come back to yourself. A slight bit of equilibrium shift as your vertigo settles.
Quench thy palm with ice, right? Is that what it was?
Quench the in thy palm with ice.
Quench the in thy palm with ice.
What are things you could commonly quench? Thirst,
fire.
flames. You quench the flames.
I mean,
The flames in thy palm with the...
I can do that, but I don't.
Wait, what's it say one more time? Sorry, I was writing it down
Fifth,
in my head.
it's all right. Fifth, quench the in thy palm with ice.
In thy palm with ice. Okay.
Quench the flame in the palm with ice.
Yeah.
Well,
know.
we don't really know if these inscriptions do anything right now, so if we are missing one, maybe we'll get clues somewhere else about it, or...
Right.
Hopefully.
We still don't have any idea what 7 is, or 2 or 3.
We don't know what the end of 8 is either, so
yes,
consume, blank, blank,
Circle
blank.
of death and consume.
Maybe we should just continue moving on? We've gotten what we can from here. It might be best for us to just go to the next tower. The more time we waste, the more Oriel rests.
Right. Okay. I don't remember exactly how far away the other ones were. I remember 2 of them. One's really far on the other side, right? And then one was near that first group of buildings that we looked at, near the first one we went into. Yeah. Just as a heads up, okay, I'm not completely tapped out, but I'm gonna try and preserve
You're on
as
your
much of
way.
my magic as I can, just in case anybody gets hurt, okay?
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess I think I'm looking around and seeing what I can see from here. Do I see the glass dome up that way? From where we are?
Let's see. You most likely can, yes.
Okay. So I think I'll point that out, because if I can see that and then that little building next to it. I'd say, other than the towers, I don't know what that is.
I would say you guys can see anything like this side, that far side of the tower there. You know, if you divide this circle basically in half into a semicircle, you can your vision is, you know, up to the point where you can see anything on that semicircle.
Okay. But like, and then we can go around and the towers, or we can go back the way we came to get to the other towers. So I guess it's, I mean, Oh, what
Is
what
that
was
a tower we have to go to?
And Cheppy kind of points at the little tiny one behind them.
Is that where we fought the
Is something?
tomb taker?
Yes. Is that
No,
a tower that we have to go to?
You fought the tomb topper
Tapper.
here.
Tapper.
Okay.
Tapper.
That guy. Tapper. I mean, you guys want to go look at that thing?
I think we should.
Okay.
I believe we should duck in and out as much as possible.
Right.
Keep an eye on these patrol that's going on.
Yep.
I'm getting exhausted and I don't want to just walk out in the open.
Yeah, it's fair. That's true.
Yeah,
All right.
and I'd hide us, but again, I'm getting low, so just be as careful as possible. Everyone eyes out.
Okay.
All right, let's head over there to the whatever that is, and then start going.
Okay. How are you moving?
Do you want to lead the way, Ray?
Yeah, I think that for the most part, I'm moving, or we're moving together. There's a rock right there, so I think we're probably moving along, trying to get to that.
Stealth checks.
Look.
Stealth checks.
Killing it, Valen. Killing it.
My favorite.
Listen, I normally kill it. Shut up.
24.
Ugh.
Killing it and reanimating it.
Oh,
killing
kill it.
again.
Wow, that's
Disadvantage,
interesting.
Teriel.
Okay, you know what?
Oh.
Not
Fun.
so sneaky now.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so we sneak to the rock, we take a look, we sneak to this other little rock, which is, I imagine, hopefully big enough to cover some of us, and then we get over to the obelisk.
yes. Make your way to the obelisk. A 60-foot tall obelisk of black stone. Its surface covered in arcane runes projects from the ground. A thin crack has formed on one side, stretching from the obelisk's base to its middle.
Well, Valen, I think this might be the job for you and your eye. You might even be able to just go in through the crack.
There is no door in this obelisk.
All the way around? Okay.
Correct.
I would like to start looking for a lever or maybe an odd point of the wall that looks out of place. I don't know. Just
Teriel just points at the runes.
It is covered in runes.
I believe this is our key, but I'm not touching it.
Yeah. I won't touch
We
it.
have scanned.
Okay.
Scan, darling. Would you like to take a gander for us?
Ah, yes. Hello. Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. This
Do you need a
is
moment alone with this?
magnificent. This is something truly remarkable. Show me all of the sides.
All right.
Whoa.
Come with me, and I'll start waddling around.
The magics that are transcribed here, truly a miraculous level of ingenuity from the Nether Hill. I am astounded.
Astounded.
Do
Okay.
you see the connections there between the runes?
Oh, those ones right there.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
They all form various spell works. This would take a very long time to decipher.
So this is one of those we are fascinated but will return at a later date, yes?
I believe that this warrants some sort of detection of magic.
Oh, well, I could do that. Ray, do you want me to do it, or would you like to?
I have a crazy theory for no reason. Here it is. This is the spell notes of that weird jackal thing.
What?
What do you mean?
That weird jackal thing that that wanted those spells from the library.
Oh.
This thing is tied to it.
Ah.
And I have no idea why I
Alright.
decided that.
Because he was
I
trying to decipher, huh?
Is this
And I have
Looking for the
no
keys
connections
of,
to why. That's just a thought that I had.
What was it? Keys,
Arcana, mana,
scrolls
lost,
of
Arcana lost.
something.
It wanted the keeper's scroll.
Mm.
I don't know what the
So-
significance of a crack
Is this the
would be.
scroll? Is the built-in scroll? I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but
Yeah, maybe he needed to decipher.
I do not believe it has anything to do with it.
Okay, shut up, Scan. I think it has a great idea. I think this is
As
Scan
usual,
doesn't-
the goblin
Alright.
is wrong.
Okay. well,
All right. Well, if you want to give me a moment, I will go ahead and get into my zone, and we'll cast detect magic.
I can do
There
it.
we
You
go.
did it last time, didn't
Ah,
you?
it's
Or-
fine. I'm already sitting down. It's once I'm sitting down, it's very difficult to get up.
Okay,
Don't you understand?
Sure.
I feel like she's getting older by the.
I heard that.
How old is Valen?
She's only like 60
She
something.
started at 50 and now she's 80. Apparently.
I mean, this is a harsh world, right? So she would have.
It is a very harsh world.
So 60 going on 900.
Yeah.
You look great. Anyway, go ahead. Do you think?
A
So,
few 60-year-olds that look amazing.
Valen is going to basically perform her rituals. Anybody else doing anything while she's doing this?
Yeah, I'm keeping a lookout.
Definitely. Cheppy would
Yeah,
also
I
be
would
keeping a
look at
lookout.
Okay.
She might even try to like skirt around to see if she can like possibly see Oriel on the side of the building, like see if she's moving or anything.
You really have pretty bad vision of her from down low like that.
For sure.
It's very easy to see her from far away, you know, at that angle. But like right underneath the tower, you can't see shit. You would have to get basically right in front of the tower to look directly up. So, I can get a perception check from you, Teriel, with advantage since Cheppy is helping you.
My God.
Okay, at 11.
Wow. Normally I do really well perception checks.
Things seem fine. You notice nothing out of the ordinary. Valen,
I don't like when it's quiet.
Yes.
your ritual finishes. And what do you do?
All right. I'll get up off of my cross-legged sit, and I'll dust myself off, and I'll start to walk over to the obelisk and take a gander.
Please make
see
a
if I can make anything
Constitution
of it.
saving throw for me, Valen.
All right. Ten.
Where are you standing?
Well, I wasn't touching it. I was standing near it
No.
looking at it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're next to
Oh,
Teriel,
okay.
you've.
Valen, as you stare at the obelisk, it is almost as if you are hit by a tidal wave of magic. Your eyes are overwhelmed. You see every single circle of magic around this obelisk. It is infused with more power than you have seen with your detect magic in your life. This obelisk is truly powerful, and you are struck blind.
What?
Gods!
Yeah. Somebody help her. What's going on?
What happened?
What is it,
Someone
Valen?
coming?
What's happening? What's going on? Okay, so this is definitely bad. This is a bad thing, right?
Is that a
Right?
bad scream or a good scream?
Is there something in your head again, or?
No, it was overwhelming.
Valen,
It was the most
come to
powerful
me.
magic
Come
I've
here.
ever seen.
Come here.
I can't see, Teriel. I can't
Listen
see.
to my voice. So Teriel walks up to Valen because he didn't know what the hell was
I
happening.
can't see.
And Teriel just takes his hand and places it on her cheek and says, "Remember, stay calm and cast Lesser Restoration."
Nice. 'Cause I'm out of potions.
What do you think this feels like as your vision returns slowly, Valen?
Ariel VIP?
I feel like it's
MVP?
this overwhelming blackness, right? And it's something that she's used to with her other eye because she can't see out of it, but she's gotten used to using the one eye that she does have. And it's like, you know when you first wake up and your eyes are really, really, really struggling to adjust to the light? I think it's very similar to that like fade from the darkness to some of the light, but like your eye tries to kind of like close again because it's a little too much at that time, and then finally like you're slowly able to like keep blinking and wake up.
You're all right.
Make an Arcana check for me, please, Valen.
Right. 9.
I'm gonna say with advantage, and you can make another roll there.
Thanks for trying,
Okay.
Whack.
Did you learn anything, or?
Are you okay?
Thank you, Teriel. That is some powerful shit, as they say.
You mean like the
mess with
runes
it?
on the tower?
I think she's talking about me.
Oh.
You know, I don't know what I do. it just kind of happens sometimes.
Well, Teriel, normally I would be talking about you, darling, but I am talking about the obelisk this time.
I would like to think of myself as an obelisk. So what happened?
So, I saw all of the runes and all of the magics known and more powerful magics than I've ever seen.
So this is
before in my
dangerous.
life.
Is what you're saying.
Yes. What's that? Scant.
This obelisk is incredible. Even being a part of the Harpel family for some time now, I have never seen anything like this. This obelisk is... It feels as if it is one of the reasons why I have been created. To understand such a thing.
Like, this is your purpose or something?
If I do have one, yes.
Huh.
Well, I guess we should just leave Scant here.
You're not a dead person? I thought you were a dead person shoved into a ball.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Do you think there's a way we could put Scant
He
somewhere
would
to
be
look?
stolen in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he'd be home.
See how valuable he is. He's a
Right, but
Yes, but-
Pell family heirloom.
yeah, but if
We
we
have
can
never-
like,
But
He
put him,
just,
have you ever
he just,
obscure him.
Let me just place him on the top.
have you ever asked Scant what he wants? Scant,
Well, this is literally
you
the only
want to
time
stay
he's ever
here?
voiced a want for anything, and actually he
Which
didn't
makes
voice
it-
any wants. So let me get to that point before we start yelling at old Valen, please, and thank you.
We're not yelling.
Yelling?
Kill that Valen.
Who's yelling at her?
Oh, all right. We're gonna go that route. We're all lecturing.
I don't
Oh, Valen, you should ask what he wants. Come on, let me get to the part. All
I don't
right.
think I amplified her hearing when I touched her.
I don't
head.
know. I don't know what happened just now.
I
just wanna
will
point out
walk
that-
away and leave you all right now and take Scant with me. All right.
who's yelling now?
I'm just gonna
not
call her
yelling,
yelling
I'm
Harpel.
actually,
I am not
just wanna
yelling.
Say,
Listen,
you know,
if I had to be without one of my balls, I understand too, but this is something that he likes.
That's true.
Right, but we're also in a land where we have a horrific leader, goddess, who's trying to take over the whole goddamn place
Right.
and continuously have this blasted winter for the rest of all time when we could utilize Scant while we can and then move back to this.
I just want to point
Chebby-
out one small flaw there is Scant told you to look at it, right, with your your whatever bullshit you do, and you went blind. So, Scat, did you kind of set her up or something? Like, that's...
Why would I intend for her to become blind?
I don't know. You told her to do the thing, and she did the thing, and then she got hurt.
Oh, Moonbrook, maybe it was overwhelming or so. I mean, the way
Speaking of overwhelming, when you look at Cheppy, she is currently just sweating and looking terrified.
Wait. Teriel, I hate to interrupt, but could Oriel use the obelisk to help her with her goal of making everywhere cold? Is she trying to use this place, Yithrin, to do that?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. And this obelisk is a lot of power, right? So it could be some sort of focus, maybe. Yeah.
It's probably not the only one either.
Yeah, that's possible too.
So what I was suggesting is that we leave Scant to, not leave him, but let him, I don't know, experience some...
From what I understand of this obelisk, in the fact that Valen says that she saw every school of magic upon it, I believe, considering the rest of the city that we have encountered thus far, that there may be some sort of magic associated with using this.
Is it possible that the towers and the things it's telling us to do is done here at the obelisk?
Perhaps, that's what I was just thinking, yes.
It is possible. However, there is, of course, the large spire in the center of the city.
Right.
Oh, it is
That has not been
Is this the palm?
searched.
Right.
The crack that's going up the side of the building, taking a look up there, does this look like it's a fresh crack?
Make an investigation check.
The freshest of cracks.
Frank.
I had to.
How's your crack today? It's pretty fresh.
It's pretty fresh.
It's a fresh crack.
Yep. Created it today.
16.
Fresh stuff.
There are minimal indications that would suggest that this is recent. This is probably very old. Maybe it was damaged when this city crashed.
Okay, so...
Cheppy was wondering if this crack formed when Oriel came in and broke the shield.
Oh.
She thought maybe it had something to do with the shield, but
Does it look
maybe not.
fresh or...
It looks a little old. It doesn't look like it just happened, so...
Okay. I think for now, same plan, right? Go to the other towers, collect what we can collect. Unless anyone thinks of something else. Like I said, I saw that glass dome over there, and I know we're still looking for things that might help us out, so... What does everybody think?
I agree.
Cheppy's only concern of looking for other things is... we don't know how much time we have here, or what Oriel is even doing, or how long we have until we can even rest again. If we continue looking for things that might help us, it could actually be our demise.
Well, to
that's
put
true.
it to you in this perspective, if we were to go and try to face off with Oriel right now, we would all die, because we don't have the chance to go ahead and rest anyway at the moment. So...
Well, what Cheppy was thinking was maybe if we went and did what we had to do with Morty's wand and maybe took a rest there while he was doing that, and then... I don't know, it just... Cheppy's really worried of us getting hurt again. What if another tomb tapper or another giant frost giant finds us? It's...
So for his wand, we sort of kind of figured out that since each tower has this sort of like numbering system and what you got to do, and it seems like it's got to be done at a certain place, we figured the wand is a part of whatever that is. So we got the wand, we got the stick, and he made it into this wand, and whenever we figure out where we're supposed to do these things that each tower's telling us, that's where we're gonna have to do it, so.
Well, we
have to
already
go
know
get
that the
them all.
wand has... Okay.
There are steps. It's a ritual of some sort, or some sort of step-by-step guide, in my opinion.
There's the crown that we were gonna break in that one tower, if you remember. We were still gonna do that, because we took the crown from the lady that turned into
Yes.
dust, and we were gonna go back, and he was gonna hit it with the hammer, and because it was like yelling at him to do things of power or something, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That was the thing we were going to do. We were going to crack the crown. The
Right.
crown has all the answers.
Well, we figured we're gonna do that after we hit the other towers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
We can
Yeah.
avoid any of the big places and just go for the towers for now and try and knock them out, and then when they're done, maybe we can take a rest and breathe a little bit.
Well, I mean, I'm game to do whatever you want, but I would like to say, if we did only stick to the towers, we would have never known this obelisk was here, which put us at a very big disadvantage.
Yes, correct.
And and there could be something with the dome,
Searching as
too,
we're
so-
going, I feel like we're hitting two birds with one stone versus rushing. And also, I'd like to point out that you all need protection. I won't be able to hold out very long against a god. She's intelligent, I'm sure. I probably will be her first target. And if I'm down, who's gonna protect you?
I hit him on the arm, and he's much taller, so I'm like, I believe in you, buddy.
Thanks.
How-
I am here
I
as
mean-
well. And Nissa just says, I can protect them. We all protect each other, Teriel.
That's right.
That is true, but I'm thinking more of the magical nature. I've seen you get burned
Chubby.
pretty badly, and
Chubby doesn't think you realize how strong we are.
And she kind of like thinks of that voice that speaks to her in her head.
We are almost gods ourselves when we work together. When we are on the same page. Chubby believes we could do anything. I'm not saying we rush in, because that's definitely a bad idea, but we can't underestimate ourselves as well. We are strong. Look at that Frost Titan we took out. We were all terrified. And it didn't even get close. The Tomb Tapper. Chubby's never seen anything like that before, but we did it. Give ourselves some more credit.
no, I
That is true.
think you misunderstand. I'm not belittling anything that we can do together, but I am becoming tapped out, and so is all of us.
Yeah.
The things that we can do is limited. The things that she can do is unlimited. I just want to make sure that we're prepared going into something.
Right.
And
But as we learned, we can always run as well.
And she's not all powerful. We've already seen she needs rest after her storms. Gods aren't all beings.
Well,
Chubby's seeing that now.
yeah, which is, I'm not disagreeing with, because, like I've said since we've met each other, fuck them pretty much. But for right now, for what we're doing right now, here, we have a couple options from this point. Now, there was some sort of skull thing floating around, and that's really dangerous, right? Can't say something about how dangerous that was, okay?
Yeah.
So we need to pay a lot of attention as we're going forward. How many towers have we done? We've done 5 towers, so there's 3 more out there that we got to deal with. From what I can see over here, there's another group in the buildings that we've not seen. There was some sort of, I don't know if it was a gate or a prison or something that Scant may have mentioned that was in that one place, and we've got these domes right here. So we got a lot of options that we could continue to do right now. If we are getting tired, we could try and at least think about what would be the least likely to tax us, but I don't even know where to start with that.
well,
The thing
I
is,
say,
too, we've also been given, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 8 solutions potentially to a puzzle. Like we've got there's something happening here with all these towers, whether or not we know what it is yet, right?
Okay.
They must do something, because of course this giant thing being a device, an arcane device, because the god needs it to potentially amplify her magic so she can keep the place cold, right? That's what we're thinking. If that's what's going on, then we gotta figure out how to probably interrupt the device. And I would think the mythallar, and that's that weird glowy thing over there.
Is that thing even protected right now?
It is wide open.
It's just sort of staring at us, and I don't know if that thing is powering, which I think pretty sure Scan said something like that, is a very good power source. If that's powering this entire place, why don't we interrupt it? Like taking some sort of,
Well, we learned that we were able to use it in a way that could do things such as possibly, changing the weather, but we must attune to it. Do we not recall that? We don't want to destroy it.
Right. Why don't we just move it? Why don't we just take it out of there?
But
Because you could possibly, there are so many things that something with that much power within it can do to you.
And Scant said something about the magic that was done to some degree. Is that what he said about the mythallar? Because we were talking about that before, about shutting it down and how that wouldn't really accomplish what we were trying to accomplish.
Well, someone should attune to it then.
But
Right,
yeah, and
but we have
did talk about
Oriel
attuning
right
to it.
there.
Yeah, that was the issue.
Worry is
Isn't
that
she
why?
above? Isn't she on top of the tower?
Well, no, what
Just
we
sneak
mentioned
underneath.
is we could attune to it, but she would know we attuned to it, and she would stay attuned to it because of what it is. That's what Scant said.
Yeah,
So
right.
if we tried to go do that,
I do not
we just
know
wouldn't do it
if
again.
she is attuned to the Mythyllar. I would
Right,
not
but if
be
she
able
is,
to
you'd
tell
know.
who is attuned to the Mythyllar.
Right.
What if she's
Regardless,
trying
she
to
doesn't want
attune
us
to
to.
it right now?
That's probably what she's doing. Well, she probably would already be done if it takes a little bit to attune.
The thing that bothers me is that if that thing is almighty and powerful, why is it just open to anyone?
It wasn't for a while until she broke down
She
the
did
barrier.
barrier.
it, but why did she leave it?
Yeah, but did she
open?
do the barrier?
Right.
Maybe she wanted us to
That's probably exactly it.
do something. We're probably playing right in her talon.
Yep, you're right.
Or
yep,
maybe she
knows
doesn't
exactly.
know we're here.
I think she does
And
know we're here.
maybe
She sent out a lot of
I think she
her
does
horde.
know we're here.
The drow
That's
knew we
why-
were here.
The drow,
Let
right?
alone her.
And also, she's got a patrol going. Also, this place is pretty quiet, except for when we fought that tomb tapper. That was loud. And so I think she knows that we're here, and she's trying to draw us probably to it so she could jump on us, or she's trying to get her patrols to look around and kill us.
Or
got
she's
it,
probably
she just doesn't
entertained
care
at
about
our
us at all.
ignorance.
It's probably exactly it. She's probably just watching and like, this will be fun for me to watch.
Yeah, I don't think she gives a shit about us. I don't think she thinks much
So,
of us.
on the topic of working together, we need to stand on a united front and stop all of this, right? All the speculation
This-
can wait until we get all of the pieces of this puzzle, which is the rest of this inscription,
Okay. How about
which is what we agreed before we started going on when we started looking at these a couple of towers ago. We
so-
agreed on that, and now we keep changing our plans and letting fear get in the way.
It's because we get so bored of going around and watching the different towers.
Look,
looking at the towers.
these towers are kicking our asses. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm tired. I don't want any of you to die. and
Right.
That's just what I'm concerned about. However, we can go to the other ones. We can go ahead and try and get those done.
Right?
And then whenever that's done, if we still feel like we've got time, we feel like we can still search for things, we can do that. That's fine.
Right.
I was just concerned because each one of these things get really close to hurting us or doing something to us every time, and I'm getting really tired.
Well, the good news is it costs a little bit to get on some information. I mean, everything's free, right? So, I mean, we'll go and we'll learn and we'll see what we can do. I mean, hopefully it'll be worth it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure it will
Good
be,
news
considering
is-
there's Mythyllar here. Hello?
As long as we act as a unit, we can use little to no of our power. Dispatch things.
That's true.
Correct.
Actually, that is very
Yes.
true.
That's true.
So
We've
my reasoning in me saying all of this was not to start a debacle or a debate or a miscommunication. It was more of we need to find. Well, as we go to these towers, it doesn't hurt to dip into a building here or there if we can find something useful.
Right, I'm in agreement with you. That wasn't it. It was the whole, well, we need to figure out whether or not, we should probably rest and things like that. Right now, we don't have that option, so it's a waste of time to sit here debating it. Right? We need to assess the situation carefully. I can use my eye. I still have a lot of my magic. You all learned a lot of yours, but I'm still here as well.
I just brought up going to the towers of the domes. That was it. Which one should we go
Hey,
to?
let's go.
So let's
which
do
one?
it.
Let's just go. It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Okay, well,
I'm just excited to explore.
we are very far away from anything.
Yep.
So I suggest that we cut around the backside, away from her.
Okay.
There's 3 of them left.
Go around the back of the building, if you see that building over there. And possibly we can either hit this tower, which is maybe in her peripheral, I don't know, or we can go around the backside, hit along those buildings far over there.
Okay.
And make our way to that dome, and there it looks to be a tower over there. It doesn't look as tall as the others. I can't really tell.
I can't tell either. Okay, so regardless, let's get over to that weird building with the spikes coming off of it.
All right.
Which building?
The one near
yes.
the
Okay,
yeah, that one.
I see it.
Yep. Okay. All right. I'm game for that.
I'll look around.
Let's do
as
it.
we move.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be
So
on the lookout as well.
Moonbrook's going to be on watch. As you
same
move.
actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with
Chubby
her.
will definitely help her as well.
I guess everyone that can see at this point, right? See well, I should say.
Tell you what, then let's get a group perception check.
Ooh. Oh my God! I've got a +8 and I got a 13.
Oh, I have a
Plus
I
9.
They're the good ones.
Look at that.
got a +1. I got a 25.
Not looking at any butts this time. I'm
So,
No, I'm looking at butts. I don't know.
Nissa, Mortis, Teriel, you see something as you are moving. Which way are you going, by the way?
Yeah, so where are we going?
Yeah, what a great question.
Moonbrook?
North, south, east, west? Where you
Black
headed?
lady.
Go with, no, which way did you say?
So
we
it's
were
either
going?
this way or this way?
Wait, what way is this way?
Can you see it blinking on the map?
I think we
Yeah.
were talking about going towards that spiked building off to the west.
Yeah, because there's
Yes.
there's some cover here.
Yeah, I thought we were going west. That's
Okay. Well, then I have to check. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you. Okay. So, if you are heading west, there's also like one of these other, one of these other districts of the city. As you're moving, or I take it you're going through that.
Probably should. Right?
Yeah.
That way we
need
can keep an
supplies.
eye out to
You
make
guys
sure.
move where you want to move, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, we have to
let's
go
go
through,
Slowly but surely.
we have to
Somebody
go
else
through
move it.
this district.
Okay.
This district.
well, while we're crossing over that district,
Okay.
won't we just take a look?
Yeah,
So-
we can hit
We don't
these
have
two
to stop.
buildings and then make our way around.
So this is
Yeah,
this is a district.
Yeah.
Here, let me make
Where
sure
these-
this
where
is
these
on the map. here.
Eyeballs. You circle
Yeah.
around.
You have
Sitting
this
by the
is-
tower.
I'm moving our little pit.
yeah,
oh,
this,
there's one behind
this.
it?
Yes, this is a district back here.
Oh, okay, let's hit that first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
So
what
it's on the way. It's
yeah,
perfect.
I didn't even see
As
it.
we're moving, we're looking and we're
Okay.
doing it.
Sure.
Bounce in and out of buildings a little bit.
Okay. So, you can spend some time and investigate in this area, or you can just pass through. Would you like to pass through or investigate?
Investigate. What do you think? What do you
Investigate.
think I am? Of course,
We're
investigate.
here.
You can spend an hour investigating here if you would like.
I would like to.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, I was gonna
It's
say,
with my rolls today.
It's a welcome back rolls.
Okay.
Or my fucking.
So, everybody give me an investigation check since everybody rolled for it already.
I see nothing.
Investigation.
Oof.
Oh goodness, this is gonna be lovely.
Rough. Okay. Not the best.
Leave it to the woman with one eye to be able to see more than us.
Ah, yes. Wonderful.
I also have one eye.
Oh, and Mortis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Both one eye. You guys put the heads together and
There's 2 eyes.
Yeah, so you spend some time investigating. Valen and Mortis, roll me a d20, please.
I would love to.
you found 20 skeletons.
3.
Did we both just roll a 3?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're bonded.
3 feet high.
With your-
Tethered.
It's because of the
Okay.
single eye, right?
This is very apt. Yeah, this area appears to have been like looted or something already. You find nothing in this
great.
space, unfortunately.
Oh, look what I found.
What's that?
That's
Nothing.
a rock. That's a
Nothing, I
rock.
didn't
There,
find
horses,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right. I say we keep making our way to the district that's not as ruined.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. As you continue along, Nissa, Mortis, and Teriel, you see something extremely strange. The debris that is in this area,
Yeah.
you see at the end of the debris, basically, what must have been one of the sigils that you saw on the towers. This debris appears to be the remnants of a tower, and
Oh.
something extra strange also jumps out at you, because there are things moving around on the ground by the tower. Lots of them.
Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. There's something moving up
I
ahead.
think we should probably move around. I don't know what
What's
that
going
is, but I know my eyes are not playing tricks on me. Something's moving.
If we move around, though, then we won't know if this what tower this was.
I mean, do you want to go inside of it?
Well, it's not,
You are small.
it's destroyed, but I'm just saying, like, if
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what I'm
tower,
saying. You can crawl
if this
in
is
and-
tower 2,
Would you like
then we
me to
know
use
that,
my eye or my owl?
I would. Yeah, probably.
yes, yes, I would.
And I
Just
think
don't want
maybe
you-
not the owl, just in case, so that we don't alert
Yeah, not the
anything.
owl.
Definitely something that goes invisible.
Yes.
And find out what the heck is crawling on the ground. I'm going to sit over here or stand over
All
here.
right, let's find some cover. Everyone, protect me. I am very important. I'm going to go ahead and cast Arcane Eye.
Cast Arcane Eye, and I assume you send it over to that tower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see the remains of a toppled tower lying scattered. Its fractured base protrudes from the ground like a broken tooth, and it is teeming with crawling gray hands.
Okay, I had enough of that Elden Ring.
Valen, I'm not even going to make you make a roll. This must be the Tower of Necromancy.
My home. Shattered.
It looks as if these claws are trying to dig.
Into the base of the tower?
The area around it.
So outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
As if they were excavating something.
So what's going on? What's happening over there?
Well, there are a bunch of creepy necromantic hands digging into the ground outside of this tower.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Digging?
it's fairly
Digging?
normal. Yes,
Digging into the
digging as if they're perhaps looking for something, excavating around
Oh,
the tower.
okay.
Normal.
Which is, it would be if somebody were to.
What's the tower?
How aggressive are these
It's
things?
it's the Tower of Necromancy. Can't you see the sadness on my face?
I mean, do you want to go over there?
Nope, usually those lines being longer. So I think when we have these, with the tower, then that means it's probably, if it's a necromancy tower, that means that it's got to be underneath. That's not actually a tower.
What?
No,
The tower's dead, right? It's a
the
tower of
tower
necromancy.
is destroyed.
Right? Well, so it's necromancy, right? There's dead people are destroyed people, right?
Yeah, but I don't think the people that lived here knocked the tower down on their own district to like thematically make it work.
Yeah.
It might have crashed when Yithrin crashed.
Correct.
It could have broken during the crash. Maybe those hands are trying. Do you think those hands could be trying to get their master out of there?
Put it back
Oh,
together?
that's horrific.
Reanimated?
Well,
this
okay.
skull walking around. Maybe his head. I don't know. There's a lot of hands, right? How many?
Or they're commanded to like wait in the ground and then wait for somebody to come across and then spring up at you. And they
Well,
can't
my
do it
eye
because
was
it's
Trying
all
to dig the
stone.
My eye's still active,
yeah,
so that's
no.
actually a good question. I would want to kind of look around and see if I could count how many hands there are.
Dozens.
Dozens. Oh, okay.
I would like to point out that he's trying to tell me that all of this is a tower. This is probably one of the tallest towers, or used to be one of the tallest towers here.
Can you take the eye inside of the tower? Do you see any openings or anything like that?
Well, the mighty
I
have
can
fallen.
go ahead and try.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and try and see if there's anywhere that I could get the eye inside. I know it's like a broken tooth, so it's like all destroyed anyway. But I want to see if there's any way that we can get the eye inside in order to look around.
Sure. Yeah, there's lots of places where you can. It's not very difficult.
Okay.
You don't even have to make a roll. As you get closer to the tower, you can see all the hands like just slowly plodding along. All the scraping and whatnot, and the digging is happening. The tower is pretty much destroyed. But there are parts of it that do appear to be buried. And that looks to be the focus of these hands, these claws.
To do the burying?
No,
excavate
to
it.
try and excavate what's been buried, right? That looks like that's what's going on. So it's basically broken down, and now these hands summoned by whoever are trying to essentially like dig up the
Reanimate the
remnants.
tower.
Valen, can you tell how long they've been digging? Like, does it look like they've got a lot dug out? Does this look like it's something that's recent?
That's a very good question.
Chubby's got great questions.
Yes, you do.
Chippy, you're
you do.
full of them. Look at
Yeah,
you and
you
your
are.
questions.
Look at you using that cranium. Very impressive.
What's that?
It's Frog. Truly, he's the one who's got all the questions in my brains.
If I move the eye back and kind of try to take a look to see how much progress these hands have made, can I kind of make a guesstimate about maybe based on like the rate at which they've been clawing? Because from the way that you made it sound, it was pretty methodical and slow. Would I be able to maybe try to make some sort of an estimate on how long they've been working at this?
Give me a regular intelligence check.
Okay. $16.
Maybe a day or two? They've made like okay progress. You would make the assumption that it will probably take them a few more hours to get to the parts of the tower that they are looking to excavate.
And
You don't.
when did Aurel arrive that we saw?
This morning.
So it was this morning, so it's been longer than Aurel's been here. Okay.
But what about the weird lich thing or the skull
Yes,
flying
the
around?
demi-lich.
Do you think it?
Is that the rest of its body or something? Could that be a thing?
Well,
Dozens of
no.
hands?
I don't know.
It's
I
probably.
know.
It could just be its magics. That's a lot of hands for one.
No. I
person.
mean, it's trying to dig for that sort of stuff. You know, like
Right.
it's trying to dig for. I don't know how all this stuff works. I don't know
Well-
necromancy very well.
It's been at it now for a day or two, and it's got a few more hours before they find what it is they are
All
looking
these
for.
claws, and maybe they just need a helping hand. We should
I
help
have-
them.
I have a suggestion if you would like to hear.
Of course.
Yeah, please.
Focus on the spot that they're digging. With your eye, maybe you can see something. Typically when you dig up something, you see a piece of it maybe, or you get an idea.
Well, if they don't find anything, it might take a while. My eye only will last
If
for
you
an
said
hour.
digging at it for a day and they only have like a couple of hours to find what they're looking for.
Right. Well, my hypothesis is that they are, in fact, looking to try to dig up the tower itself. It looked as if they were digging in such spots where parts of the tower did fall. So they're trying to uncover something perhaps within the tower. Now,
Like the door itself?
That leads me also to believe we do have Scriven as well to worry about, do
That
we
guy.
not?
That was it. That Scriven.
We also have Scriven to worry about, and he was looking for those books, yes?
Yep.
What better place to find books filled with arcane knowledge than in one of these towers?
That's true.
If not that library.
Do you think they're trying to dig down to get to the entrance? Is it possible that the entrance is covered when it fell over, and that's why they're trying to dig to get into it? Like, is there any other entrance that you can see?
So, it's all collapsed, the whole thing. There's really nothing to enter into.
Oh,
I
so
think
it's just like it broke in on itself too.
Yes.
Like the tower itself.
Right,
Oh.
so perhaps it's not to find an entrance, but perhaps to find something important within the tower that would have collapsed with said tower, but would be buried in all of the debris.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Shit.
My question is, are we up for the task of helping these out, or we just want to leave it to a hand job?
I just believe that
So,
she should send her eye and look and see what
Yes.
they're trying to dig at.
Perhaps
Gotcha.
something has been. Perhaps something is unearthing itself currently.
yeah, I'd also suggest them. I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say that, you know, if they're trying to get at something magical, maybe we could help locate it, but I don't know.
But also it's dangerous because if it is Scriven Scry or our
I still think
lovely Demi-Lich friend, we could
I
get in
still think
trouble.
it's all underneath there. I think we should help them out and dig it up and rebuild the tower and reanimate the tower, and then we have a necromancer tower.
Well,
That has been dead, and now
I'm not
it's living.
opposed to that, but
you don't think they'll be like aggressive if we come over and say, "Hey"?
I don't know. If they're,
Well,
if
they
they're
don't
Want
have
to check?
ears.
We
I
can
guess they
always send
can't
her
hear us.
owl over there and see if they latch on to that.
do you know how much work it was to summon that after
Oh,
such a long time?
I definitely
Send
remember it.
Booger. Send Booger, not
what? Booger. Whoa. Why
No,
would
no,
we
it's fine.
send
It's fine.
Booger?
It's fine. I'll send my Susu over. It's fine.
All right, perfect. Great.
And I pull him out.
Okay, wow.
All right. Okay, Valen, I don't know where your eye is. Okay, so
All right, little off to the left over there. Yep. Yep. You see, right there with.
you're right. So I have to give this guy instructions because like he only does what I say and I can't.
Oh, do you want me to
scream.
count foot by foot how far my eye has
Listen.
gone?
No,
Send
oh my
him
God,
over
the
there and
aggression.
have-
These,
No,
those
I'm
are hands, I thought.
all
Make
all
him
I was
start
asking
digging.
is just to point where he's at so I can give my guys the
Over
directions.
there.
And I point to the direction of where my eye is.
Cool. I
Sure.
send him in that direction. He doesn't know where to stop, and he keeps going for a while, and then turns around and comes back. So when you said over there,
So you do want a guesstimate about how many feet
just
it
give me a
is
reference
away?
point. Just a reference point.
But you see that gigantic base over there where everything is decrepit and destroyed? That's a great spot to start. You have eyes, don't you?
Okay, I
Right?
send it over there. I'm not sure. Okay, I send it over there, and I guess it's where it's supposed to be, and I'm keeping my eyes and talking to Valen. Now, if they start to attack it, you let me know, okay?
All right, and I'll keep an eye out to see whether
They
or
could
not
start
this is
digging
good.
where they're digging. See how they act to that.
Oh, I dig that idea.
Well, I'll have to have him come back for that.
Okay.
Unless I scream at him. He listens to me, but like verbally listens to me.
Okay.
He
So-
will come back in a little bit, but I told him to go get close. So
Susu walks off
Mhm.
over by the area where you point to.
Yep.
What
He
was
knows
the,
to come back.
What was the
So-
plan once it goes there?
So I told him that when he gets to that area and he gets close to the hands, if they start to come after him aggressively at all, to come back immediately as fast as he can. And then I'm asking Valen to keep an eye out
Yes.
to see what happens as he gets closer. He will come back eventually anyway, and he knows that.
So I'll be watching the mannerisms of the hands, basically.
Okay. They do not seem to care about the Susu.
It's like they're not even there.
You've got like a rough estimate by now, by the way, Valen, on how many hands there are. There's probably close to 200 of these crawling claws.
So they're not bothering him at all?
No,
don't appear to care.
They don't seem to give a damn, but there are in fact 200, give or take.
I'm guessing they don't care because we didn't do anything, but if we try to disturb them or dig in their place, they probably will become aggressive. That seems like they're puppeted by a puppeteer, and they are given a command to dig, and that's all they do until given another command.
Which gives me an idea.
Okay.
What if I send the eye around and see if I can find the puppeteer? If they're in the area, of course. Most spells have some sort of a range, yes? What if
Now,
they're still within that range?
what are the chances that you find your demi-lich friend and he or it knows how to track your eye or see it or bring it back this way? I say we prepare for such
Correct.
encounter.
Yes.
When the Susu comes back, do you want me to ask it to try and dig?
At this point, I think you need to bring that back and we need to...
Oh, it's going to come back in a second anyway. It was only supposed to stay for like 10 or 15 seconds and come back.
Yeah, you can see it's already on the way back.
What if we capture one of those hands and then we bring it back to life, like the rest of the person with it, right? Can you do that, necromancy people? Druid people? Can you do that?
I've heard of
I don't
magics
think
like
we
that.
wanna-
That is something I have not learned at all.
Okay. Well, I was wondering if we did,
if
and
I
then we
had
could
to
ask them
guess-
questions about what happened.
Mortis, it's a touchy subject. We already had one lose her hand. Can't really...
I feel like I got about half the
Yeah, I
amount of
suppose
magic
we
I
could
need for
not
that.
handle that.
No.
Anyway,
definitely-
Valen, Cheppy feels attacked. That was not funny.
It's definitely a hands-off
Chappie, you want
subject.
a new
We
hand?
need
We
to-
can get you one. Which one do you want? We can pick the litter here.
all right, all right.
Yeah, we already has
focus,
a hand.
focus. Focus.
Ah.
Darlings, bring it in.
Yeah, sorry,
bring it in.
sorry.
Bring it in.
Yes?
I only have like half of my consciousness right now, so please.
What?
Would you like me to scout around?
Let's
Using
get in a
my
formation around Valen. Have her scout. I'll be nearby, hopefully. Maybe Nissa can
Okay.
stand guard
Everybody
behind. I'll
form a
stand guard in
protective
front.
circle around Valen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that while Valen is scouting, Cheppy's gonna sit on the ground and try to get a short rest.
Okay. Chappie cops a squat. And
No.
the rest of you go follow Valen?
Follow. No,
Oh,
she's
no,
in
we're-
her
we're-
eye.
Or
Yeah, my eye's
We're
going.
just protecting her.
However, I do want to ask a quick question to Scant beforehand. Scant,
Beforehand. Nice.
Yes.
these hands that we've been describing, have you been listening in on them? The description, the nasty-looking little necromantic spell.
Yes, I have.
Does it sound familiar in any form?
Familiar to what?
Familiar in perhaps something that a lich might cast, or
It appears to be some sort of necromantic spell from the way that you have described it. But
Right.
without any sort of examination, I don't believe it is any sort of common spell. It is possible that it is related to the tower itself, of course, being a tower of necromancy.
it would possibly want to unearth itself as well. Very
Correct.
well. All right. I am still going to go ahead and use my eye to look around. I'm going to do like a wide berth of it. So probably in a circle. Try and travel as quickly as I can. Just to see if we see any figures in the distance or anything like that.
Perception check. That's
Natural
a
one.
Natural one. No, you do not.
Well, I don't see shit, darlings.
Okay. Well, if you didn't see anything inside the building or inscriptions or nothing, that's kind of what we came here for. Then I guess we shall move on.
Okay.
Leave the hands to their work.
So we'll say this probably took like 5 minutes, but I don't imagine it taking much more than that. So unfortunately, Cheppy, that wouldn't be like a full hour for a short rest.
Definitely. I was hoping that if she could, I'd short rest, but if we can't, then it's totally fine. She'll just get up.
So the one with the yellow glowing stuff at the top of it, we want to go to that one because it's just a little bit in that direction.
We should try to perhaps, since we are going to utilize this time, right? We should try to perhaps get the next tower done quickly. And maybe come back, because by then the hand might be done.
There's also this building with all these spikes, and there seem to be lights on in that as well.
Yeah, we'll just check in on these guys. They'll be done at some point.
Right, because we're going to have to, if we were to try and do anything, like Scan said, it is possible that the tower itself has employed these hands to perhaps unearth itself in case of a catastrophe such as this. However, I'm not sure if I believe that, considering this probably happened with the crash. But I digress. We'll come back, hopefully prior to the amount of time that I've estimated it will take. And we'll keep our eyes peeled. We'll stake it out, as they say. How does that sound?
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good.
So are we going in this building, or are we going straight to the tower?
Leave that to you.
The spiky one?
Yes.
I think as we walk past it, let's just...
We'll window shop.
Yeah, we'll get a beat on it as we walk past it.
Well, if it's still within the hour, I can still use my eye. Like, I would have the eye follow. It's an hour of a cast. So I wouldn't cancel it.
Over there. Yeah.
Okay, so you send the eye over first?
Ooh, yeah. Are we walking over first or send the eye?
I'll scout out the area on the way.
Okay. So, your eye is not that far from that place. It's only about, 80, 90 feet. And it begins to traverse the area, heading across towards that square-shaped building with these 8 husk-like towers embedded in the walls of this monumental building. Their spires arcing over its shattered roof. As your eye approaches, you can see that there are lots of bits of damage to this tower, but there are several arched doorways along the sides. You send the eye inside.
On the outside, does it appear to have like any indication of like what type of building it is? Or is it one of those things where it doesn't have any inscription whatsoever on it?
There is nothing on the outside of this building.
All right, I'll send it inside.
Send the eye inside, and you can see light being cast down from 8 stained glass windows. It appears that these windows are overlooking a ruined auditorium. Benches glisten with frost and are arrayed in broken rows, facing a raised lectern. A bejeweled goblet rests on the lectern. Steam rises from the goblet's contents and dissipates in the cold air.
Looking... I'm going to try and see first and foremost whether or not we have any, obviously, without triggering any traps because this is invisible. If there's anything currently moving, anything like breathing subtly, anything that might end up being something that would be something we'd have to take on.
Sure, investigation check.
Okay. 16.
Sending your eye throughout this building, you find that there appears to be nothing hidden in the shadows. You appear to have a pretty safe area here.
All right. Well, as always, we should remain on guard. However, it appears there's no direct absolute threat, but there is this goblet that appears to have some steam rising from it, so we'll have to inspect that and be very,
very careful.
Okay.
I'd love to.
All right.
All right.
Are we ready then?
I mean, if there's doesn't look like there's much of a threat, that's something to go look at. Who knows, you know?
All right.
We'll just go
Morty,
slow.
don't drink the goblet, please.
No grabbing the goblet. Okay, let's just
How am I gonna expect it?
let's go assess first.
In the circle
just
of death,
look at it in front
consume
of you.
blank. Right? Isn't that an inscription?
Well,
Huh?
you said there's steam or something coming off of it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And in this place, considering how long it's been here, we've noticed.
It's an auditorium of sorts. So picture a bunch of seating, right? And there's a lectern. The seating is covered with ice, but yet that goblet has steam coming from it.
Is it cold steam or hot steam? We have no idea. Right?
Well, if the surrounding area is cold, heat would then produce steam, yes?
Unless it's
Because,
magic.
Right.
well,
so
that's
potentially
correct,
magic.
but either way.
Yeah.
So we have two things we can assume. It's either magic or it's just some hot liquid, which
I mean,
I'm
if
not
someone
sure.
walked in with
Weird.
the way you just described that thing, it's pretty ornate looking, right?
yes, it's bejeweled.
Obviously, it's something of importance if it's just standing alone in our auditorium. But we won't know until we check it out. So are we going or are we skipping?
Yes,
No, let's
onward.
go. Let's go.
All right. Teriel will walk beside Valen since she's leading us. Assuming she checked for traps. Oh, cross. Yeah.
Okay. Please, someone take control of the token and move it the way that you would like to.
Ellen.
Yes, Valen, so you.
Yellen?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I would like perception checks from everyone.
Okie dokie.
You know what? At this point, I hope we run into the lich. Fuck it.
That's terrifying. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Why would you put that on us? Oh, damn it.
There's a lot of ones.
Nothing's wrong. Hero.
Some very high rolls as well.
That's true. We did have some
You do not need a very high perception check here to notice
But since I do,
that Oriel is not on the balcony.
Okay, that sucks.
speaking of owls, it's looking kind
If we look down, is she at the Mythyllar?
No.
Great.
So remember how someone said that she doesn't give a shit about us? Well, I think that might be a
I never said that.
I said that.
indication. that we're-
I think she's a god and she could give a shit about us.
What
Yeah,
what if she's at that obelisk?
And she's at the obelisk. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I mean, we don't go over there.
when she showed up, she just sort of showed up, right?
Well, actually,
Right.
you could see the obelisk from where you are. It's not that far. This city
Yeah.
is not that massive.
Not huge. Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
Since I'm around a 24,
Well, look
can I see anything out of the ordinary?
Yes.
You do not see Oriel anywhere.
Okay.
Cool.
So
She was on a balcony. Maybe she went inside the building.
That's also
Right.
She might be trying to find her way down to the Mythyllar.
no, she can. No. She
Take
was
it slow.
She was in front of the Mythyllar when she showed up.
She's
and then
an
she
owl
turned the
lady.
thing off, and then she like went all the way up there really
She, like,
fast. Like
Teleported,
like that.
flew. I don't
Yeah.
even know.
I'm thinking she's gone. I'm thinking she left. She did what she needed to do, and she's gone for now.
Where's
I
she
still
for?
think that she is coming here routinely to use this place. But
What?
she didn't.
Recharge battery. I don't know.
Maybe that could be it. She's coming here to attune to the Mythyllar, and then she can. So that we gotta get in there before the wall comes fizzles back on.
And we've noticed, right, that these towers sort of reset themselves, right? That's something that Scant said. So that's why the shield's still down. She knocked it down. Do you think it'll reset by tomorrow?
We fuck up something by triggering the oozes.
No, I'm just saying that she's a god. She's very powerful, right? She showed up. She made this barrier go down, which you had said that these towers had something to do with the barrier. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Like originally you said that.
Definitely.
Of course. I did.
Okay, she's strong enough. She knocked the barrier down so she could
Yeah.
get up to whatever the fuck
Wait.
she was doing up there.
Right.
I'm wondering if she's been doing this routinely the whole time. She comes here, she makes the barrier go away, she does whatever she needs in the tower, she leaves. Right. When she needs it again, she comes back, she does it again.
Do you think that's why she's weakened? I mean, I would think that something's powered by 8 powerful towers is not easy feat to take down.
Well,
I mean, it looks pretty easy by her, but maybe she
exhausted
herself.
I think what she... Go ahead.
Can Chippy...
Yeah, go ahead.
Chippy's been thinking.
Yeah?
What if she couldn't get in here until we came in here with the codicil of white? Maybe she came in being powerful enough and stripped, she stuck into that force field. Maybe she broke the force field, which then messed up all of these towers, and that's why they're flickering. She went to the Mythyllar and then went up top. What if someone else is attuned to the Mythyllar, and that's why she's not using it right now? Why wouldn't she use it right away to kill us?
Well, we don't know if she was attuned or not. And we also don't know if she even cares about us. But with what you're saying,
right?
She cares about us, man.
So
I think maybe...
I just don't know why she would give a shit. She's a god.
So think of it like this. We had to... the cities have been burning, right? Everything is gone. She has to have noticed that. She lost followers.
Yeah, but that wasn't... No. But you're looking at a single area. She's got followers everywhere. These are tiny little towns, not big cities.
Well, Scant, what can you tell us about Ariel? What kind of god is she? Is she an all-powerful god?
In terms of her overall power, I am not sure. But what I can say is that she is worshipped throughout most of the world. And what I can say is that Oriel is very much a cold, if you'll pardon the pun, and evil god. One that...
I don't get it.
One that very much cares little for the lesser things.
Us.
But
she doesn't give a shit.
If she does care, I would imagine any sort of retribution would be cold and swift.
That's what I'm saying.
But why is she wasting her time here if she's worshipped around the world?
Because there's power here that she's using in Icewind Dale for God knows what. I don't think we can really fathom what a god's motivations are. Not to any grand scale, right? Because we're just these little pissant mortals. Right? Okay.
But Valen said it herself that nobody could get in here without the glacier being open.
Yeah, but
she's always had access
doesn't know if a god
place.
can get in, right? We were brought back to life from a god like that. Like that. Mortis and I.
If I may make a suggestion.
Yeah.
No.
It is about to be nighttime. Or, I suppose it would be rather daytime soon. My point being that Oriel has been seen in the skies to refresh whatever spell she has been casting. It has been theorized by all of you as well that she may in fact need to return to cast this spell.
Right. So, if she's doing this every day to turn it into night, and she's using this place as a power source, we know that the magic's on the tower's reset. I think she's coming in, she's pulling down that thing, she's recharging herself, she's casting the magic, and that's just been her days for a couple years now.
And that's why she's so tired every time she gets back to her little
I
island.
do not believe you are correct. I believe that she
Chubby doesn't
broke
either.
the force field, and that is why the towers are malfunctioning.
Yes, she
Chubby's been
definitely
saying
ripped
that
it down.
forever.
Yeah, I saw it.
From what
She
I have
ripped it
seen
down.
thus far, it would appear that this is the case.
So, does that mean, in your opinion, or from one top of the tower?
Sorry. Now we're back. The sound was not working. There we go. Okay. Yes. So.
Okay.
The conversation there with Scant. Let's continue there.
Okay, so, and just so we're completely clear, Scant, do you think that she couldn't get in here until we use the codicil? In what, like, I don't even know how to think in that direction. So, is it likely?
It is possible that the codicil usage did in fact summon Uriel. Yes.
Okay. So then there's a good chance she would know we were here, since we used it to get in here.
Yeah, we stole it from her. You know, we did that.
Correct.
So
Mm-hmm. But she doesn't care enough to come after us in any way.
she spoke to us, remember, man?
No, I mean here, like attack us, because Scant said that
She
could
did
just
send out various
retribution.
minions.
Yes, but she didn't come after her herself, right?
Correct.
And you said
She still
that.
cares enough to send minions out.
No, I'm not
what I'm
arguing
saying.
against that.
Right, but that's a fraction of her power. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's so little. I'm saying we still don't like. If she thought we were a threat, wouldn't she just take us out like that instead of going, "Hey, minions, good
Yes.
luck"? You know, something
And
along our
also-
power level.
Why wait for us
Yeah, to fuck
to
up
use
her
the
shit.
codicil that was inside her dominion?
And she could have used it. Unless you can't
She
read.
could have.
She needed us to do it, though.
Unless you can't
Sure,
read.
no,
us.
and I can agree with that.
Why
not a
is the
threat.
question?
Kill us.
Why did she need
I
us
don't
to
know.
do it?
Well, maybe she just needed anyone, but like, you're the one that came to us and talked about the island, right, Valen? You're the one
Yes.
that, and you were sent here from the academy or the college or
The
whatever
Brotherhood.
the Brotherhood. Okay, so
Whoa. Holy shit! Hold on, man.
okay,
So what if she's infiltrated the Brotherhood to get someone to do the thing, to break the thing so she could get in here? What if she did that? What
I
if
mean,
her
she got followers all around the world. I don't see why not. I guess that's possible.
If you'll excuse me, I do not believe that to be in her nature.
No, well,
She's not a manipulative sort of
okay.
god.
Well, my big brain moment.
I do not think so.
No, that was
She doesn't
good,
need
though.
to manipulate if she can make us all afraid of her anyway.
I've had so many big brain moments that have been shot down by Scant Moonbrook. Just join the club.
Yeah, it's
We'll
seriously-
shut us all
seriously.
down. It's fine.
I was so sure that she's been coming here constantly, but it sounds like she just got here for the first time now that we're here.
I would like.
A theory rests. We continue to go towards the Mythyllar and just disrupt it.
I would like to say we should
Yes.
talk and walk and
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should.
do
we should
the
talk about-
goblet,
I
and then
also
possibly go to the
Correct.
tower to investigate it since she's not there. Hopefully,
think, in
cross
more
fingers.
of a grand scheme of everything, I still don't think we have enough information. I feel like every time we
Yes.
get information, we all jump on getting and knowing a solution, but I still don't think we have enough information.
Right.
you-
We need to stay on track.
that tower. She's been in there for hours. That is going to have a lot of information.
If I may
possible.
make another suggestion, if she
Please,
did
oh boy,
in
here
fact
we go.
leave to cast her spell, then she has left the tower alone,
Yes.
and if she does return, it will not take very long, is my guess.
Okay, so, couple things. Go to the tower.
Big tower. Big tower.
Someone attuned to the Mythyllar, maybe, I guess, I don't know. Since that's a thing we can do. Apparently multiple people can do it according to Scant.
That is correct. Several people can in fact attune to the Mythyllar.
How long does that take?
1 hour.
Then we
Actually,
all attune.
it should be less, considering how advanced the device is. Perhaps a half hour.
Then let's all go attune and then hope
we-
that something happens
Wait,
in our favor.
Before we move on and we do something of that nature, we don't know what attuning to this thing could do.
That is also correct.
Yeah, that's
It
fine.
could do all sorts of things. It could be cursed. It could be. It could set you aflame the minute you attune to it. It could be so overly powerful that something worse than the obelisk, to me, like what happened to me with the obelisk, could happen.
Okay,
That is a good point, but we also don't know what will happen.
you can deal with curses, right? You
I can't deal with if one of us immediately dies.
well, okay, we're not gonna know unless someone tries anyway. And you said catch on fire. I can sort of mitigate.
Those
that.
were just those were just theories. The problem is we don't know what could happen.
Correct.
And we aren't. A device of that nature requires probably a substantial amount of arcane prowess in order to control whatever it will do to you.
So one of
No,
us. So either
Looking
you or
into a
me.
device that could control the weather.
We
I'm
don't
willing.
really have. We don't really have a lot of time,
Nope.
Or
because she'll be back.
But what if, in
and
order
everything will
to
be
attune, we need those inscriptions? What if it's a process? What if we
But
need
what
the
if
wand?
we don't, villain? But what if we needed that to get rid of the tower?
Why don't we just get
You know,
close
the
and look?
force field. That's
What
the
would
thing
Leroy
Cheppy was
do?
saying
Yeah,
earlier.
Yeah, let's get close and
Wait,
look.
let's
Could
let
just go
Cheppy
in,
say
man.
this first.
All right.
So, Valen, the scary thing is when Oriel came and got rid of the force field, all the towers started acting up. Maybe the towers were the reason the force field was up, so she broke them
Yeah.
by taking it down. She's already done that step for us, so maybe we do just need to go into the tower and see what's in there now.
Right.
And if not, we can always leave and try to find them again, right?
Right, but you all are talking about attuning to this thing, and I don't think you realize the various things that could happen as a result. Why would she
No.
tear down? Why would she tear that down and leave unless she wants us to do something in there?
Maybe you can't use the Mythyllar if the force field is up. Maybe the Magix is trapped inside, so she took the the force field down so she could get the Magix out. And Valen and everybody.
And Cheppy looks up at Teriel.
At this point, Cheppy would give her life to save Icewind Dale and Faerun. If that's what it takes to attune to the Mythyllar, Cheppy would do it.
No, it
I'm not
wouldn't be
letting
any
you-
of you. It would
I'm
be
not
me.
letting you do it alone. I've already
be-
attuned
If
to a
anyone
device,
is
I know.
going to die for this, it would be me.
All right, I'll do it.
Or us.
Okay, so instead of arguing about it, we all do it.
Yep. If we,
And then we
if
all
we
die.
die,
How's
we
that?
die.
I'm not.
I feel
I
like
won't.
dying
I won't do
today.
it. If you all die, then
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what's the point of all of us dying together?
Brooke and I could
Someone's gotta
probably
tell
get
us-
a lot of
That's
good
exactly
stuff
the
out of
point
this
I'm
place.
trying to make.
Well, if you do
Who
it,
would
I'm
you
doing it.
rather throw into the fire?
I just find it.
Any takers? Would you like to
I
throw Ray into the
literally
fire?
deal in fire.
Yeah, Cheppy will
It's
do it
a
too.
figure of fucking speech, Ray, to win.
I don't understand why we're arguing about this.
I think we
Yeah, I
should go.
think Cheppy starts walking towards the
Yeah,
tower.
we're just gonna start going too.
All right.
I'm gonna follow Cheppy.
The thing is, villain, I get. I'm not saying that you're not wrong, but we've got to move forward somehow. And we have no
Right,
fucking
we
clue
were
what
looking
we're
at
doing.
these towers, and now we've changed the plan 10 times because now we're tempted by
When
her
we
leaving,
ma-
which
when
could
we
also
ma-
be a trap.
when we
so
made-
we'll go ahead. I will follow, but I'm
No,
letting
no.
you all know this could be folly.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
We
I
only
tell you
have
what,
a certain amount of time.
if
That's
we
it.
die, you can say "ha ha" right at our
Hey,
ashes.
or you can resurrect us. There you go.
Okay, well, we
No,
also
I can't.
Minions.
subtle reminder: we have no idea what anything does. If we are looking for all the towers, we don't know what that does.
die
If
in
we
the
are
next
looking,
tower.
if we are going to the Mythyllar and Attune, we don't know what that does.
I
if
think
we leave
Cheppy's
this,
right.
Start
I will
if we
follow.
leave this place, we have no idea what
I
that
have
does. We
already
have-
said I will follow. Let's go.
I'm just
I mean,
saying,
we're
I'm
walking.
saying we have no idea where
would
we're
like-
going
And
either
we're
way.
walking, and we're walking.
So I would like, actually, I don't think we need another check. Teriel, you
Oh, boy.
notice with a 24 from your perception, you notice that, and Ray as well, you notice that this connecting part of the spire over here, large connection that is supporting the spire, appears to have a door in it.
Cool.
we both see this.
Yep.
Oh,
You did not notice this before when you were making your way through the districts.
So
kind
as
of-
I was saying,
It's kind of buried, you know, that sort of root-like appearance
Mm.
to the base of the support.
so as I was saying, if Cheppy goes, I go. But there's a. Maybe we should go in here first. Before we make any
I actually, I look in the same direction, probably at the same time he does, and goes, "Did we not?"
Was there always a door here?
We might have missed it.
And we're pointing over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over in this direction.
Change of plans?
Change
Or
your
go
plans
for it.
again?
Are we just going?
Or go
Exactly.
before.
Are we going to change the plans
I'm
every time
asking.
a new
I'm-
carrot is
Oh
presented
yeah,
in
but no,
front
he's
of us?
asking. He's asking. It's a question. It's fine.
I'm
You
just
can say
going
no.
to
We can
follow
keep going
whatever.
to the Mythyllar. That's fine. I'm just.
No, I'm just saying we need to make up our mind and stick with it. Otherwise, we're going to be dancing around like a bunch of idiots. So, if you want to
Cheppy's
go in
gonna
this door,
keep walking
make it-
towards the Mythyllar.
Nope,
Okay.
there you go.
Make up your
wait,
minds.
Mythyllar, here we go.
All right, here we go. Now, I remember Scant said something like we couldn't get within 30 feet or it would probably hurt us.
What?
No, I said that you should not get very close. It would only require you to stand within 30 feet of the Mythyllar and study it for... my estimate would be half an hour to 1 hour. A short rest would be enough for you to be able to attune yourselves to it.
Super cool.
And up to
Yeah.
8 creatures can in fact attune to the Mythyllar.
Hearing,
Okay, we're
hearing him say that, Cheppy's gonna keep walking towards it until she can tell she's in range.
Yeah, same.
Teriel's gonna stand next to Cheppy.
Very well.
Morty, should we be doing this?
I don't know. I mean, they're doing it. I don't know anything about this magic stuff. I just want to get that to stop with this stuff so I can loot everything.
No
As
more magic
you-
than me. I only know one thing, so.
As all of you approach, you feel this hum of the Mythyllar. That feeling, if you've ever been near like a substation, like an electrical substation, that sort of hum, that crackling of power. You can all feel it as you get close to this object, and it is huge. The Mythyllar is massive. It is 50 feet in diameter. A crystal sphere rests on an ornate stand, and you are beneath this central spire, which in and of itself is quite grandiose and impressive, just sort of being here. It's like being in a large landmark almost, you know. It has that feeling about it, like this place is special, even in this special city.
Cheppy's absolutely astonished. She is just staring up at this thing, slowly walking towards it in absolute awe.
Amazing. I have never seen one up close.
Okay,
So-
my plan is I'm going to attune to it once everyone else does, and I know it's safe.
So, how when I don't know how this works. Do I just sit down and like think about this thing while I'm close to it? I don't know how.
You must just study it. Watch the lights dance about inside the crystal and around it
It will
Watch.
speak to you.
as they move.
Okay.
Are we close enough now for that to happen?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I sit
think
down.
Cheppy
and I
will-
guess I start watching you.
Yeah, I think Cheppy would sit down next to Teriel and would kind of look into this thing, and I feel like she would probably hold his hand.
He takes it, and
Do we all want to do this at once, or maybe
I was,
one
I was
person
going to
at a
say, weren't we
time?
going to look into the spire? That was the plan first, wasn't it?
Teriel said he's doing whatever Cheppy's doing. So
All right.
that's-
So, who is
I don't know.
trying to attune to the Mythyllar?
I guess Cheppy, me, Teriel, and Ray.
Yep.
Cheppy,
Yeah.
Teriel, and Ray?
I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
Mortis, you're not doing it?
I'm not doing it yet.
There's no point if they're doing it.
I will
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
Well,
when-
8 of us can.
Yeah.
Well, no, but we need people who are going to keep guard and also keep an eye out. So that's the...
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
imagine
really.
Nissa is just kind of by Moonbrook, and she says, I don't know if I like this.
I mean,
I'm
those
gonna
two are
wait.
there, so if you want to...
I'm very interested, but I'm not just. Last time I touched
Yeah, no.
something, I exploded. So I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, no, love, I am with you. We could just watch everyone do this and then see if we want to do this as well.
If I die, Mortis, you can have my stuff.
Great. What are you gonna give me? Sticks? Dirt? I don't need
I've
that.
got 6 copper.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, I got a bag of magic you know what? Fine, you can't have it.
No, it's fine. I'll take the magic beans.
The lights dance about the Mythyllar. And as Cheppy, Teriel, and Ray begin to attune, there is a rumbling noise. Each of you sort of feels this slight vibration in the ground. As bursting forth from the ground appears to be a large gray creature with a hammer and a mouth in its stomach. And that is where we will take our break.
What the? What?
Another
it's a
tomb!
It's a groupie.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We fucked him up last time. We'll fuck him up
I
again.
would like to. Case
We
in point,
sure
Valen never
did.
said that a creature will show up. So if she
Well,
hadn't
that's
said
why
that-
Valen is sitting there watching like the good grandma she is, because you kids rushed in like a bunch of whippersnappers.
That's right.
I'm horny for magic.
Normally, that's
He's
Mortis's.
horny for magic.
That's normally Mortis's little niche. What are you all doing taking his
I'm
shit?
horny for devices, not magic.
So, we're going to take a break here, folks. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. If you have not done so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. Follows are free. Go make it happen. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/Rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all of the places. Please go do that. They're wonderful people, wonderful role players. Go make it happen. If you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support these wonderful people. And if you want to help support Table Story, one of the best ways you can do that is to check out our Patreon, which is tablestory.tv/pledge. And make sure you're following us in all the places. Table Story on Twitch, on YouTube, and at a Table Story on Twitter. And come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Rime of the Frostmaiden. I'm going to need you to
Everybody or
select
half of
your
everybody?
token as I need you to look over here at this map
Oh,
I like this.
I've had this
and
ready for a while.
roll
What?
some initiative, please.
Whack, I've got dark vision going.
All of us,
It's all
or
back.
Oh,
not
yeah,
the ones who are
everybody.
tuning?
Yeah, we're just sitting there looking at the thing, so we should be.
I mean,
aware.
you could probably all break your attunement in fight if you wanted to.
I mean, we kind of can see this ugly
Oh,
ass
I'm
thing.
breaking my attunement. I'm not letting this thing hit me.
How long have we been attuning?
Thanks,
Like 2 seconds?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, not
As soon as
100
you
more
started
rounds.
attuning, basically, is when this happened. All right, make sure you select your tokens first, and please roll for initiative, everybody.
We just got to hold them off for 100 more rounds, or 99 rounds, or 100 more rounds, and then you'll be attuned. Makes perfect
Love
sense.
it. 6 is my not favorite number.
I was right, 50 more rounds. And did I roll? I did not. I should stop talking and roll.
Yeah, I kind of messed up. I rolled a d20 instead of my actual initiative roll.
Just roll your initiative. Just make sure you select your token and roll from your sheet.
Okay.
Or add your initiative.
Do I use my previous roll or this one?
Use your previous roll. Just add your initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see what we are dealing with here. Moonbrook, it looks like you have the first turn. You see this creature burrow up from the ground, bursting forth. What do you do?
Oh, not again. And she'll pull out, her trusty bow and arrow and fire off a shot. Hopefully this works.
A 20 is a hit.
Yes. So then she's going to move to go. Sorry. That didn't move. She's gonna go over here to protect Cheppy, or stand near Cheppy while she's attuning, and that's all I got.
Okay. Alrighty, Mortis, it is your turn.
Shit, it's my turn. I'm gonna go Booger, and Booger's gonna, I'm gonna hold my action until Booger gets close enough, and Booger's gonna move 40 feet. To here. And then Booger's gonna slap onto the ground, and I'm gonna cast Grease.
Okay. And
Grease.
I definitely have a grease token.
Go, Grease Booger. Go, Grease Booger, you're gonna hit the tomb capper, and he's gonna slip and fall. He's gonna slip and fall.
Okay, let's see. Where is my grease token? Okay.
Actually, Booger's gonna go here, and then he's gonna spurt it that way, because it can go 60 feet.
It's a 10-foot square. Alrighty.
Right here.
And
right here.
Right there?
Yeah. The corner.
Okay.
Corner's gonna go right there.
Alrighty, and we need a
Scoot it
save.
over 10, 5 feet.
5 feet, okay.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
That's nice. That's the spot.
Alright.
This is gonna be
Let's see, deck
a
save.
DC 14.
Yep, and it happens right when it goes off. Alrighty. That's a natural 20.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
think this battle's gonna be different than the last one.
Yeah, unless it's not, and that was its turn, and that was its wasted 20.
Hope so.
Hope so.
Cheppy, it's your turn.
He just looks at it, that's all he did.
Cheppy, hearing this rumble, she's going to just like open her eyes and kind of look around because she was so focused on the Mythyllar. She is going to move over Mythyllar, sorry. She's going to move over one step. She's going to place both of her hands on Ray and Moonbrook. She's going to look at them both. It's time to fly. And she's going to cast a level 5 fly on the 3 of them. So it is herself, Ray, and Moonbrook who can currently, you watch them as these golden wings, these butterfly wings start just like forming off of their backs, just golden glitter coming from them. And Cheppy is going to shoot the rest of her movement 25 feet straight into the air.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Alrighty. The Tomb Tapper is going to move forward to here. And then it will reach towards its closest targets. Now, it will be under you, Cheppy, but it's going to go... It would probably get...
It's like a ranged hammer, right?
Yeah,
I was gonna ask how
throws it.
go right there.
how large is this guy? This thing?
It's
10
fucking
feet?
big, man. It's
20
like
feet tall?
15 to 20 feet tall.
And that hammer is
boy.
about what? 19 feet long.
About
But it also
9
throws
feet
it.
long, this hammer
Oh
is.
shit!
Yep.
Cheppy.
Chucks that thing.
Yep. Cheppy, you're just up by its head, really.
Cheppy,
Well, she's 25 feet, so a little above its head.
cough in his face. God dang it!
It does have
I should say.
it does have some reach, unfortunately. And it will it's gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna get a roll here. Ooh, Ray, it's gonna go for you.
So bad. Okay.
Yep. It reaches out with its claws and will attack you with both its claws twice to start.
Okay.
A 12
That's a miss.
and a 13.
And a miss.
What?
Do we like to see?
Ooh. It misses with both claw attacks. And Ray, you feel like you just got very lucky. Oh man.
Oh my god!
I think
Yeah, I'm like doing this. I don't know how to fly, so I'm like flipping my arms around like
it looks like it looks like a chicken just kind of flying around a little bit, just getting off the ground, trying to make sense of its wings. That was very lucky. That was a 2 and a 3 I rolled.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
That's it for the Tomb Tapper's turn. Velen, it's your turn.
All right, let's give this a shot. It didn't work last time, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Velen's gonna go ahead and cast Rave Enfeeblement at the Tomb Tapper.
Yes,
So
that
that's
worked
gonna
last
be
time, didn't it?
a ranged spell attack. It didn't work last time. That's a 15 to hit.
15 is a miss, unfortunately. I think as you reach out with your spell, and the ray is cast outwards, suddenly a chicken shows up. It is the spell kind of shatters as you see like Teriel and Moonbrook kind of like they're moving around and Ray's kind of flapping around with his wings, and you decide to maybe cancel the spell as it might hit one of your friends.
Oh, God, damn it. Make room. That'll be my turn.
What?
Hey, go home.
Ray.
I'm gonna yell to Nissa real fast. Do you want to be a mammoth? that's the only thing I'm gonna yell.
Oh, so actually fast.
If she
Hell
says
no.
no, that's fine. No?
No. Down near me.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Feeling the holes in me still.
Yes, I do.
Let's see.
Do what you want. Just don't make me a part of it.
Nissa yells, we took it last time, let's do it again!
Okay. That's what I'm gonna say. And okay. I'm going to use I'm gonna hold my action and oh no, the Susu's there. Fuck. Yeah, okay. I'm holding my action and I'm gonna have the Susu come over close to us and I'm gonna use a teleport to get away, I guess. So I'm holding my action, which is going to be just a dodge action. I'm just gonna hold the dodge action and I'm gonna have him teleport me back.
Don't you have to command him to do stuff?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to command him. So
Okay.
I'm, yeah. Okay, so yeah, oh, well, I guess I can't do that in that order, can I?
Yeah, so you can't hold a dodge. You can take the dodge action for your turn, which then means you get to dodge if they attack you.
Yes.
So
Same
I'll take the, so I'll take the dodge action and then tell him to get me 15 feet away, please. And that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna
Okay.
get back here.
But he misses
So-
because you dodge.
There will be an attack of opportunity, unfortunately.
To teleport?
Oh, actually, no. You were correct. Never mind. It is a teleport.
it go?
My
No.
bad. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Sorry.
Okay. Yep. And that's it. That's my turn.
All
Are you
right.
not gonna turn them into a mammoth?
No, she said no. We took it last time, so no. Mammoth.
Okay. Nissa is definitely going to rage, and she will rush up to the Tomb Tapper right here, and then she will activate her Storm Aura as a bonus action. And this should be for Teriel and Moonbrook. Cheppy is out of range, and Nissa, you will all get your 4 temp HP. And she will then swing her halberd at this creature. This is with rage. That's a crit. Ooh, a massive strike. Nissa charges forward with Moonbrook at her side, bringing the halberd in a sort of spinning maneuver. She does like a 180 with the halberd and strikes deep into the side of the tomb tapper. And you see more of that like weird sort of very thick sort of like ichor where Nissa hits it, and she will deal a fuck ton of damage. Jesus Christ. 25, 28 damage. Very, very nice. And her second attack is the wrong sheet. This one.
Another crit.
Close to
Hopefully not a crit
26.
fail.
Another strike with the halberd, dealing an additional 17 damage. Nissa, the tornado of death right now, spinning around with the halberd, striking the tomb tapper. Teriel, it's your turn as Nissa lets out a triumphant roar.
Well, first I'm going to see if I can cast Fairy Fire again, because I didn't get an answer last time.
No, you didn't. Let's find out. I need to check real quick.
I love you so much right now, man.
We'll see.
Okay. Let's see. Teriel, you try to cast your Fairy Fire, and it seems to spring forth on your fingertips.
Oh, it's just like...
You see
just like last
your
time.
fingertips
And,
light up.
Yep, and he's going to cast Fairy Fire on this thing.
Okay. It is basically a 20-foot square, 20-foot cube.
How high is it? It's no, it
20
just
feet
covers...
cube.
Yeah, if it touches.
Oh, up,
it,
down,
it
left,
gets
right?
it.
Yep.
Okay.
All three dimensions.
All right, cool. I don't know where I would place it, but I wouldn't hit my friends with it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I would get it as close as I can to covering most of it without hitting Cheppy. So I guess it would be up a little bit more.
They're also in the air too, so.
But yeah, but he said 20 feet, and Cheppy's, I think 20 feet, so her hoof would get hit. I don't even know.
Okay.
So, no, she's 25 feet in the air.
She's 25 feet in the air, yeah.
Oh, then cover cover him more, for sure.
Okay.
Closest to me, without touching me. Or yeah, Moonbrook's in the air too. Are you 25 feet in the air, Moonbrook, as well?
Not yet.
Or you're 20 feet in the air.
I'm not. I'm not flying yet.
Okay. Yeah, I would do that. Is he in range of me or no? Melee wise or no?
Yes.
Likely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Fuck. Well, yeah, Teriel is going to look around and he's like,
Unfortunately, Fairy Fire does not seem to succeed.
oh, well,
What is shit?
okay.
What a shit bird.
All right, with that, Teriel's gonna be like, I'm going to fall back and try to support you as best as I can. And let's see. Yeah. As a bonus action, Teriel's gonna get the fuck out of here. Let's see. I need to check some stuff first.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Are you gonna Misty Step?
Yeah, it would be, but I'm just gonna make sure that I'm gonna hit targets 10.
Wait, so it didn't work, or
Nope.
it just didn't get outlined in?
Yeah, so it did go off.
It did go off.
It didn't. It made the
Just
save.
Didn't
or whatever.
attach to him,
save.
so he's not glowing. Yeah.
So does he have to make that check every time? That he sends
No, it is the initial casting of the spell.
Ah, well, that's success. All right. Well, I mean, I guess it's probably best for me to take it away. All right, 10 feet, 5 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. Oh, you're 20 feet in the air, so you don't get hit by my thing anyway, I don't think.
Yeah, if the initial spell fails, basically, like it's just kind of a big light cube.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my auras. I don't think I hit the people in the air with it, do I?
Well, I'm not in the air. I'm still on the ground. I never
You
flew up.
would not
I'm
be
still on the
able to
ground.
reach Cheppy.
Right. Okay. So 10 feet, 10 feet. Okay. Well, Terrell's gonna move 10, 10, 10. Yep. He's
So-
gonna miss.
You
Yeah.
misty stepping. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Not gonna fucking.
Oh yeah.
Cariel appears 10 feet away. All right, and you release your fairy fire?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
there's no point in
Okay.
keeping it up.
Moonbrook.
Yep.
You stand before this horrific gray creature towering over you.
Yeah, this thing is my favorite, so I'm gonna. Okay. All right, because I don't want an attack of opportunity, I guess. But I also want to get that sneak attack in there. Shit. Okay. No, we're just gonna
Have rogue
disengage.
bullshit.
Yeah, you can't disengage as a bonus?
Yeah, but bonus sneak attack is my rogue bullshit. Hold on.
You don't get... Sneak attack isn't a bonus.
It isn't a bonus?
No.
Oh,
Just
okay,
regular.
yeah,
you just get it.
Fucking disengage, and then
You
I'll
just have
take.
to. You just have to set the. You just have to hit the prerequisites for a sneak attack. Somebody has to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to disengage then, and fly up with where Cheppy is. How far can I fly, Cheppy?
60 feet, I think.
60 feet? Okay, well then we're flying higher than that. We're gonna go.
Yeah, I didn't realize
ahead.
it was 60 feet. I totally could have went.
We're gonna go 45 feet up in the air. Let me write that down. But then we're gonna shoot down at the.
Wait,
Yeah.
does she get advantage on flight?
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
Being up in the air like that, yeah.
Fuck.
And this is
Yeah,
a big.
yeah.
This is a big space underneath this. I would say that it's probably about 60 feet up. Is probably about the bottom of this area
Yeah.
here. So you'd be like right below the ceiling.
Sweet.
this
Well,
space.
we'll just go an even 50 then, and then we'll shoot down.
Okay.
And all right, cool. Thank you, Cheppy. So we disengage. Now we're gonna shoot.
This is with advantage because of
I
your
picked
height.
you for a reason.
Okay, both of those unfortunately are misses.
That's okay. Thank you, Cheppy. I still appreciate
and
you.
when I say misses, they actually hit the creature, but the angle that they hit the creature is too like oblique, and it doesn't quite.
Yeah,
It doesn't
skips
have the
off
right
them.
angle. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
kind of
Kinda
bounces off the
skips off. Yeah.
very, very tough flesh of this creature.
Gross. How dare you?
Look at me. I'm flying, everyone.
Wow, that's so cool. Now kill it.
How do you do that?
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure it out.
he's cool.
Okay,
Just kick off the ground, man.
Mortis, it's your turn.
Ray?
What?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I need you to mammoth me. And I'm gonna run this way. And then I'm gonna load up my crossbow 2 bolts that I've not used before. And then I am going to look down my sight and I'm gonna fire. Does the hammer what's the hammer material made out of?
Ooh, good question.
Oh my God.
Didn't we talk about it? It was like
seemed like
stone.
stone last time.
Stone? Shit. Okay. Well, if that's the case, fuck my idea. I will
You did
instead.
examine it. That's the only reason I'm answering.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was metal. I will go ahead and not do that. I will instead just load a bolt of my poison arrow. Poison bolt.
Okay.
Achoo. 18.
18 is a hit.
DC 14 Constitution save. Please.
21.
You motherfucker. Okay, that's 8 damage.
This time it does manage to pierce. I think you catch like the side of the horrific gaping mouth that this thing has.
Did we short rest since the last time we did this?
Nope.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yes, we did. We short rested inside of. Some of you did inside of the
in
tower.
in the Tower of Evocation, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
there
you are
was some
correct.
short rest.
Okay, great. Then I'm
I
going to
thought you meant
excuse me.
today.
And then I will add 10 damage onto that. 18 for my Fury of the Small. As it goes, and I shoot it right in the back of its throat.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Mortis?
That's my turn.
Chappy.
Wait, and then I will. I'm here. I'm prepped.
You just
I'm
told me it was
ready,
the end of
yeah.
your turn.
Yeah, and then I go right. Yeah, right. Mammoth me, and then that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Chappy.
I think Chappy, noticing that this thing had come out of the ground as they started attuning, she is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And she's going to get just a little bit closer. And then she's going to use the rest of her 20 feet.
So, Chappy, I just want to let you
Yep.
know, you are within range of the Tomb Tapper being 25 feet up, just above him. And
Yes.
okay.
So she's moved 25 feet away from him, and she's going to use the rest of her movement, 20 more movement.
You will take an
to go
attack of opportunity, unfortunately, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
And she's going to go another 25 feet up into the air.
All right. And here comes a claw attack towards you.
That hits. She takes a hit 14 slashing damage, and she also has to make a con save.
That is a success.
Amazing. So everyone has still got their wings. Cheppy takes 14 damage, but she does make it 40 feet into the air. She's going to hurl down 2 Eldritch Blasts at this thing, hoping to draw its attention.
Okay.
Does she get advantage?
Absolutely.
Amazing. 1 second. Apologies, character sheet.
This is like
All right.
This is like the Air Force basically shooting things down on the ground. Like it is, yeah, horrific.
Yeah, Cheppy's gonna just pull up her hand and with every bit of her might throw in 2 Eldritch Blasts. 27 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh god, only 6 force damage. And seeing that one connect, she's gonna throw another Eldritch Blast in. 24 to hit.
Another hit.
14. Yeah.
You see the butterflies of doom smash into this creature. As each hit is taken, that horrific humming continues.
For the rest of her turn, she's essentially going to put her hands up to her ears.
Come get me, you big dummy!
And that is her turn.
Okay, make an intimidation check for me, champion.
Ooh, Chippy's good at these. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Cheppy, you see the Tomb Tapper sort of start slowly rotating the hammer in its hand, and there's this this bassy hum that's continuing. It's kind of bouncing off everything in the area, and you feel it sort of focus in on you for a second, Cheppy, as the hammer is thrown towards you. What am I gonna do? You were 20. You were 25 feet up. More. Okay.
Yeah, so I should be. I was 25 to start. I should be at 50 now.
Okay.
I got pummeled by one of these before.
Okay, you are just in range, unfortunately, of the ranged attack as the sledgehammer is thrown your way.
Is it disadvantaged because she's higher?
No.
Damn. thought that's how that worked.
13, though, is a miss.
Nice.
This massive
Apologies,
9
it does
foot.
hit.
Oh shit! A 13 is a hit. Fuck. Oh. Oh no. Okay. So the hammer connects. Just barely, Cheppy. Like, you're maybe like thinking you're good and safe, and then this 9-foot stone hammer is launched at you, and it catches you probably like in the hip. And you are gonna take 25 bludgeoning damage from this attack. Uh-oh.
Bruh.
That might not be enough. I think it's half the damage, and then if it's greater than 10, I think it's just half the damage. And I think that's a fail, because it should be a 12 I think you have to make on that. Sorry. Uh-oh.
Is there return damage when you summon it back or no?
No.
No.
Oh, thank goodness. Jeez. Louise.
Yeah, the hammer does that Thor thing where it does return. And Cheppy, your flight spell ends. And unfortunately, Moonbrook and yourself are going to fall. Moonbrook, you were up near the ceiling. Cheppy, you were 50 feet up.
We take 3d6 for every 30 feet of that we fall.
So 3d6 damage. Let's see what you get.
Oh,
Is
my
there any
goodness
rogue
gracious, I
bullshit for
can't,
falling?
can't support this.
You each take
can't support
12
this.
damage as you fall back to the ground.
I'll never financially recover from this.
Okay.
As poor Cheppy hits the ground, you see blood splurt from her mouth and start running down her chest.
Yeah. And then the creature attacks with its hammer again. By the way, Cheppy and Moonbrook, you're prone right now. I'm sorry to say.
That's not good.
Is it still
Nope.
taunted? Hopefully, God, no.
The creature's surprisingly smart, believe it or not, too. It will go after the downed Moonbrook. With advantage.
Yikes.
That is a 28. And it will hit for 28 bludgeoning damage. Cracking down right in your stomach, Moonbrook. You let loose this blast of blood from your mouth, and you feel the air, just the wind get knocked out of you as this massive stone hammer comes down. Valen, it is your turn.
Whew, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and move 20 feet just so I can get a better view of the Tomb Tapper. And Velen is gonna go ahead and reach out and cast Innervation.
Ooh.
Which is gonna be a dexterity save.
That is a fail.
How much?
All right, so did it roll the 4d8 already? It did, so that's going to be 19 points of necrotic damage. But from now on, each of my turns, I'm going to be able to automatically deal 4d8 of necrotic damage.
What the tits? Where the hell? What? Hell yeah.
That's my turn.
Necromancers, man. Nobody plays necromancers.
Yeah.
Nobody plays them.
That'll be all, darlings.
Okay. Let's see. We got to give this creature a little token. What can we use? Let's use this little skull thing. Okay. There we go. Alrighty.
A little bit of innovation.
Ray, it's your turn.
I immediately go, try to avoid people, and I cast Polymorph on Mortis. And now
Okay, I'll try my best.
Lovely.
I don't know why I doubted that he's been doing something. I just.
I've got the sheet.
I feel dirty.
I can't.
I know it's unorthodox, but I've got the sheet. I
It's
can
a
roll.
large mammoth
Easier.
thing in my face.
Does this make you uncomfortable? I don't see what the big deal is.
All right. I need to give you access to this.
Oh man,
Okay, thank you.
I'm so happy.
Let's see. How am I going to do this?
I like when I smile.
I got a feeling he was holding on to this for like months.
Honestly, his teeth shining through is giving me
That's
like
so
the
creepy.
creepiest vibes I have ever seen.
So is it canon that his teeth are still there?
Dear
Stop
God.
smiling, you're scaring me.
Trying to make it look natural.
So yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
turn him, and I'm going to yell out towards him, like, get a good distance away and then charge him.
Flopping in my face.
Like 20 feet, knock his ass over. That's what I'm gonna say.
Is it wind propelled? Anyway.
And then
It's a windsock.
You should have control over the mammoth
Oh, hell
that's
yeah,
under
thank you.
creatures.
I just got reminded. Do you guys remember when Conan first came out? And
Oh yeah, what reminded you of that?
Stop it, I feel like
Them wiggly
The game
trunks.
with the slider? Oh.
yes, the slider phrase. The slider.
Am I the only one that made a second one? Okay, whatever.
if there was a windstorm, it was the best time.
Helicopter trunk, helicopter trunk.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then let's see, how far away is that? 25 feet, 50. All right, I'm gonna. That's my turn, and I'm gonna send the Susu over, and I'm going to pull Cheppy a little bit further. I can only really get her to like right here. I'm gonna pull her further away, just so this thing's not gonna throw that shit at her. I hope. So it should pull her back to right beside it. Yeah. Yep, that's good.
Okay. The Susu approaches you, Cheppy, as you're down on the ground, bleeding from this this damage from the hammer, and the Susu teleports you back behind Valen in a
And
poof of
dancing.
fire.
Just dancing.
Okay, Nissa. Yelling as Moonbrook is struck by this creature. Nissa charges her Storm Aura again, and Moonbrook and Mammoth Mortis get 4 temp HP, and she will strike twice with her halberd again.
that's my lady.
12 is a miss. Damn. And an 18 is just barely a hit as the two strikes strike out towards the Tomb Tapper. It parries the first attack, sort of making it bounce off of its stone hammer, but the second halberd strike is too quick, and it digs in. That is it for Nissa's turn. Teriel.
Fuck, man. The whole thing about not wasting spells has to go away. Man, this is bad. Well. Would you say that would everyone agree that there's immediate danger or no?
Well, I mean, with the mammoth there,
No, probably not. Okay.
It does look like it's rearing, like, and getting ready to charge.
So
Just
what
gonna, you know.
Teriel's gonna do is, fuck. Is going to, hold. Hey, wait. Let's see. Does this heal? Point. 30 feet. How far away is... Okay, perfect. All right. Well, this is gonna suck. Taro's gonna look around and grit his teeth, and he's going to cast... Don't want to do it. He's gonna cast Aid.
You can.
He's gonna cast it to Nissa, Moonbrook, and Cheppy.
Can you reach?
Just 30
barely.
feet.
Yep.
So,
Okie doke. You feel the...
What level did you say the spell was?
it's a level 2.
Are you
Yeah, it's level
casting
2.
it at level 2?
I mean, I have to, because I need to save my upper spell slot just in case things become dire.
Right. Okay. Moonbrook and Nissa and Cheppy, your max HP and your current HP goes up by 5 for 8 hours. Okay. Moonbrook, it is your turn. You are currently prone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use half my movement to get up. Definitely need to do that. And then I'm going to disengage and move because I feel like the mammoth is about to come for me. That is the worst words I could have used with your trunk going on.
Yep.
So we're going over to be near Valen.
Okay. Disengage and move back towards Valen. Still have your action if that was your cunning action.
Okay.
That was cunning. That was yep. Okay, then we're gonna so I can still shoot it?
You can, and you technically have advantage because Nissa is in range.
That's my lady.
Or you don't have advantage.
So yeah,
If you hit, you have sneak attack. You do not have advantage. Sorry.
Okay, normal. Okay.
Are you sure? She has to be within 5 feet of the creature for sneak attack.
I'm gonna say it doesn't matter in this case because Nissa has reach.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
It's the
Thank
same.
you so
It's the same
much.
thing for her.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, because the hammer.
Oh my god. 25 is a hit with 10 piercing and 21 sneak attack damage. Shit.
I'm really pissed off, man.
Hit this creature pretty damn hard. Very nice, Moonbrook. Very nice. Okay. Mamortis.
Yes? I mean, I'm going to, well, this sucks.
You're gonna have to circle it around, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what's gonna happen. My intelligence is a 3.
No.
No?
No. You keep your
wisdom
intelligence.
and intelligence and charm, I don't think change.
Oh, I keep them.
Yeah, you know. You're aware.
What are you doing?
Is he muted?
He's muted or something. Don't know. Maybe something exploded.
Maybe.
He's reconnecting.
And I
There you
closed
go.
out a clean feed on accident. Okay. So this sucks. Okay, I am going to move to here.
Oh no, your mental ability scores are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast.
Oh shit.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. I will. I'm gonna back up. What's my movement?
A lot, if I
My
remember.
movement is 40.
Yeah.
I will move to here. I'm getting ready to charge, and then I am just going to charge forward, and I'm going to attack this thing, hopefully ramming this thing. I want to push it.
Ariel.
I'm just
No,
going.
I'm out of the way, dude.
I am.
This is not.
I'm gonna push this thing into the Mythyllar is my hope here, as I ram the shit out of it.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
So, I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from Teriel and Nissa.
Wait. He didn't go straight. What the fuck?
I gotta push it.
Bruh.
I don't know what's wrong. I was
Why the
telegraphing.
fuck am I always in the way of a damn mammoth,
Time
dude?
to get rented again.
Jesus, bro. Terrell's just gonna fall into this fucking orb if this happens. I'm
I
just
was
saying.
telegraphing, and I was gonna charge.
I need dexterity saving throws, and Mortis, I need you to make a strength check.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I would
look
love
at
to.
you.
It's this plus 7.
Terrell slaps it on the ass as it goes by.
19.
Nissa has
You watch where those
advantage
hands are,
because she
mister.
is a barbarian.
Do I have advantage? Kind of a mammoth.
No.
Okay.
Nissa and Teriel managed to get out of the way of this stampeding Mortis, and
Mortis.
Rigor mortis.
Tomb Tapper
Has a strength saving throw anyway of 18.
makes
And he
it,
failed it.
breaks it. So, Mortis, you ram into the Tomb Tapper, and you...
It also has a plus 7?
What?
Yeah, it's a
Did it?
DC
Oh.
18 strength save
Oh, yeah.
for trampling charge.
Ah,
A
yes.
trampling charge.
So yes. So this is actually a success. Mortis, you push it back, but it's not enough to go back into the Mythyllar. You
Okay, that's fine.
push it back, and let me just see what your trampling charge specifically does.
Yeah, let me copy it for you. I got it right here for you.
Because I think you get to just
bucko.
make a gore attack.
I think if it lands
if he
prone,
knocks it
I
over,
can.
he gets gore and stomp.
Yes. So Mortis, you had the intention of pushing it back. Yes,
Right.
and knocking
Yes.
it into the Mythyllar.
Bleh.
So what happens instead of the knocking it prone is you dig down
Yeah.
like lower. You aim lower for its lower center
Yes.
of gravity, almost lifting it up off of the ground, and you push it back. I'm going to say you push it back 10 feet,
Okay, that's cool.
which
I'll
is
do
a
it.
good chunk, and you will follow it as you
Yeah, I'll
push it
follow it.
back. And you will also get to do your gore.
Hell yeah. Okay, it's plus 10 to hit.
You can roll directly from the sheet.
Oh, I
Gave
didn't
you
know I had a
access.
sheet available.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's under creatures. You just hover over gore.
Okay, and I'm clicking it. No attribute was found. Am I supposed to click on my mammoth and then do it?
Yeah, you should have a mammoth page, and you click on gore.
I am. And it's saying a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm just going to roll this d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20 and you get a plus 10. That's a hit.
That's a 29.
Yep, and go ahead and make a 4d8 plus 7 roll.
Okay, I'd love to.
So he
That's
did
30.
it.
Wow, that's a big fucking hit. Nice.
Well, wait.
34.
So I just want to make sure he hit it, and the thing failed the DC 18, but Mortis is choosing not to knock it down to get his stomp attack. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
He's pushing it
Okay.
back. And
Yes.
it's right up against the base now of this Mythyllar. Okay, very nice hit, Mortis. Mortis, I should say. As
Thank you very
your
much.
tusks gore probably partway through the mouth of this creature, like through the spittle and the viscera in this mouth stomach. Very nice.
Mummic.
No. Okay. So that was a whopping 34 damage. Very, very nice. Okay, is that it for your turn, Mortis? Cheppy.
All right, on Chappie's turn, she's gonna see what Mortis just did. Go, Morty! And she is going to use half her movement to stand up. Then she's going to use the rest of it, 15 feet, to move back to here. And she's going to send 2 Eldritch Blasts in at the Tomb Tapper.
Okay.
Apologies 1 second, guys, while I get my sheet up.
No problem.
All right, first Eldritch Blast.
That is a hit.
19. Nice.
You see like a nasty like impact. Like it looks like, you know, when someone takes like a really hard hit or something in an anime and they actually get like a divot, like a dent forms, like where the force hits this thing. It's, you know, the butterfly particles just like dispersing as it connects.
Amazing. Seeing that, she's going to be looking at that same spot and she's going to send in another Eldritch Blast. 25 to hit.
Cheppy, how do you kill it?
Yeah!
Nice.
She's hitting right into that spot where she last hit and that force damage went in, and like a fist, the butterflies are just gonna slam into there, and like always, you're gonna see these glittering tendrils just going over the body as he starts crumbling to glittering dust.
You hit it, by the way, exactly for the amount.
Oh, shit.
Amazing! Even better!
Yes. Exactly for the amount. Cheppy, the blast connects with this creature, and you see it just sort of stop in place and start to crack, and several pieces begin to break apart where you hit it, and it just stands there, stone. And the humming is gone. You are.
Chubby might have did it.
Okay.
Chubby might have killed it. Be careful.
I think you did, love. So.
And Terry goes back to attuning. Good job.
I think, yeah. Ray does the same thing, and he sits down.
We got a mammoth. Fuck that.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. Mortis, you hang out.
Yeah. I think seeing these two going back to sitting down, Cheppy's just gonna like wipe the freaking sweat off her forehead, wipe the blood from her mouth, start walking towards Teriel, and she's gonna take the 1 health potion that Morty gave her, and she's gonna down that. Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Oh my. And then she's gonna go and sit down next to Teriel and once again hold his hand and start to attune.
I feel like we should have just attuned on top of Mortis, but at the moment, that sounds dirty. And I was going to say,
Yeah, Moonbrook.
Morty, what are the health potions you gave again? Sorry, I didn't write it down.
Plus, it's 2 plus 2. Hold on,
it's
please.
2d4 plus...
2d6 plus 6.
Oh,
I think.
there it is. Wait, what? Wow.
You sure?
Yep.
Check on that.
I will, and it's 2d6 plus 6.
Nice.
Okay, your lips are going through the...
It's great. It's the best.
It's so-
It's my favorite thing.
It's terrifying. Yeah, Moonbrook just wipes the blood from her own face and like plops down next to this mammoth and just
Mortis,
quiet.
with the long snorted trunk, grabs Moonbrook and places her on top of his back.
Aw.
Whoa. Okay. All right, man.
Does this count as a short rest
Rescue.
as well? Or no?
Perhaps.
So you guys better fucking heal up. I ain't got no more juice.
And then he
So-
starts walking around, plucking everybody and putting them on his
That's
back.
if we get a short rest.
Oh, we're on your back now? Sick.
All right, well, I'll be reading the journal and working on that while I'm sitting on his back.
Okay, so
Come on,
just to
Cheppy.
clarify, Teriel, Cheppy, and Ray are attuning.
Right.
Mortis is allowing who to sit on his back? You can
Said
fit.
he picked us up.
He's
you
just
can fit-
plucking people.
You
He's
can't
plucking
fit everybody
people.
up there. You can fit
What
probably
do you
3
mean?
people.
Look at me.
3 people.
All right.
Oh, the attuners.
I'll
Yeah,
stay to
the
the side.
attuners. Yeah, the attuners.
Oh, I thought... Oh, okay.
Oh, get shoved off.
Fine. Screw you too, Morty. I thought we had a thing.
right. So, you begin to attune. Nissa, Moonbrook are the only two that aren't doing stuff. Moonbrook, make a perception check for me.
I was going to say, I'm looking out for things, because,
18. And a 10 from Nissa. Moonbrook, you have pretty good, like, wide open vision of, like, a good chunk of the city from this location, but you don't have, like, that, high vantage point, really, so it's decent vision. From your position.
I was going to say, what do I see? What do I see, man?
You see several creatures making their way across the ice bridge from the Caves of Hunger. And let's see how far this is. Well, that's pretty far. I'm going to say you can't make out everyone. But there are several creatures that are making their way across.
Okay. How...
You got good vision, but, like, you can just kind of tell, like, they're humanoid-ish people.
Yeah. So...
A couple of them might look a little bit bigger.
How long... How much longer do they have left?
They just started really attuning.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep my eye on them to see which way they go, because I'm not going to stop their attunement again just to warn them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to know. I'm going to tell Nissa as well.
Okay. Yeah, Nissa probably just sort of takes up a defensive position near one of the supporting pillar areas of this space. She's kind of like hiding a little bit behind it, just kind of like also keeping an eye out as well. And you watch. They look like they're checking things out a little bit. They're sort of spreading out around that area from that ice bridge. And they're taking their time a little bit, sort of looking around. Maybe after 25 minutes of them kind of looking around, they eventually get close enough for you to make them out a little bit more. You can see they're still wearing like winter furs and stuff, so they're covered up very well. It has gotten colder here, like every hour that's passed in this place is getting like a little bit colder. But since Oriel has been gone, you haven't really noticed much of a change. And as they're looking around, they're sort of like investigating like some of the nearby buildings and stuff, looking around, much the way that you did when you came into this place. You can see one of them is definitely a tiefling. The other one you can't make out. They're kind of covered up. And there are two creatures with them. Roll me an Arcana check, Moonbrook. You don't know what they are. They're a little bit bigger than they are. Roughly humanoid-ish, but they look a little monster-ish to you. You're not quite sure what exactly they are. They have a gray pallor to their skin.
Moonbrook's gonna go over to Valen and be like, "Psst, there's people coming."
People?
Well, not
Describe
exactly people. They're there's a tiefling, and then there's some things that are... What?
Continue.
And then there's these things, and they're grey, and they're big, and they're
Gargoyles.
kinda... What?
They're gargoyles.
Do you know these people?
But those are the Brotherhood. More than likely, at least the tiefling woman, if she's got 2 companions.
There's also more behind them.
There's a bit more.
There's maybe about... Yeah, I think you had enough time to count them. Sort of coming in and out of the buildings here and there. They're actually... They've been moving pretty smartly. Like, they're moving in a line, so it was kind of like hard to make out the numbers, but they've spread out to go into various buildings and look around a little bit. Make out like 20 more figures in robes and such. And they have some, like, goats and things with them.
So there's like a bunch of them.
My people.
There's like 20 of them, and they have like little cheppies running around with them. I mean, not cheppy, but like goats, but like cheppy. Don't tell her I said that.
All right. How far were they away from us?
Again, closer.
Moonbrook, make a stealth check for me, please.
Yep, let me just fuck this up.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
Nice.
Just about now, people that were attuning, you have gotten a short rest. And you feel yourself attuning to the mythallar. What do you think this feels like?
Ooh. I think Terrell thinks it's gonna feel like you know how you sat on your foot for too long and it's like kind of like prickly pins and needles. It doesn't hurt, but it's just like aggravated. That's what he thinks he's gonna feel on his body.
I think that maybe for Ray, considering he does a lot of magic stuff, I imagine this is a big magic source. So I think whatever he usually feels about him probably feels, I don't know, like there's a different layer he's not used to. Not like a weight necessarily, but it's just something noticeable that seems to be hanging over him and he doesn't quite understand what it is.
Yes.
I think for Cheppy, would she... Once the attunement's finished, does she hear any voices?
Yes, you do, Chappie. Wonderful. Wonderful. With this, Chappie, you may be able to bring warmth to Icewind Dale.
How? How can Cheppy bring warmth to the Dale?
And she is saying this out loud, just looking at her one hand and her stump.
How, Frog? How can Cheppy bring warmth to the Dale with this power?
And she almost seems like she's getting lost in it a little bit.
You can now control the weather, Cheppy. Feel its power.
Cheppy's gonna close her eyes and she's gonna start thinking of the party around her, of the warmth that every single one of them brings to her every day, of the love and attention she feels when she's hanging with everybody, and the true bliss that she gets when she looks at Teriel, and she is going to think of warmth to the Dale.
Yes. Concentrate. You know the words. It will only take a brief amount of time. Well done, Cheppy. Well done. And Cheppy, this will take you 10 minutes to cast this control weather spell.
Cheppy's just going to look up at Teriel and Ray behind them, and she's going to put her hands onto Morty, and she just has tears that are golden glistening down her cheeks and falling onto her laps.
Don't let Cheppy get hurt. She's going to bring warmth to the Dale.
Wait, what? Tail's confused, but he's just going to hold her close and hopefully protect her.
Moonbrook, you don't think that these people have been aware of your presence, but you do see the tiefling pointing towards the Mythyllar, and the group begins to make their way towards the spire.
Everyone, hide.
I don't think that's possible with this big giant. What are we hiding from? Like, this is like patting on the fucking...
The Brotherhood, they're on the way.
And Teriel looks and he's like, Ray? He's hoping that Ray can cast a fucking spell.
What?
Cast?
Yeah,
wherever.
shit. I have to drop for all of us that are on the mammoth. It drops immediately.
Okay, Teriel will just hold Cheppy. I don't know how high up we are. It's like 10 feet?
About 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Teriel will make sure he holds Cheppy as he...
And then I will cast Pass Without a Trace. And man, am I running low. And then I'll say, we're not invisible. We have to get behind something.
Right. It's better than being invisible.
There is
That was so cool.
This thing is on a pedestal.
Okay.
That's just about the only cover that you have here.
Oh, there's no way we're going to hide.
No, we can
We
try,
don't have to be near this anymore.
So wait,
we could
before
go
I-
out the back.
In the spire, perhaps.
Cheppy, you do have to be near this to cast this spell.
I lied. Cheppy does need to be here.
Perhaps we go into the spire and we ambush them if they come in without their ward. Come on, we need to go
How
now.
far away from it do we need to be from the Mythyllar? 30
Cheppy,
feet?
you would know that you need
30
to. You
feet.
cannot be further than 30 feet away from this
Without breaking your
without
attunement?
breaking the spell.
The spell.
Teriel's gonna eat a pear.
Okay. I need to know what everybody's doing right now because these people are walking closer to you.
So Ray wouldn't have cast this spell
I'm hiding?
if he knew there was nowhere to hide, because he knows how the spells work.
Oh,
so
sweet, awesome. I'm still a mammoth.
So, yeah.
So are we just making a stand then? We need to decide now.
I'm still eating a pear.
Cheppy looks at everyone,
Run.
and she touches her chest, and as you see, she is now completely invisible.
Oh.
Cheppy, you cannot cast the spell while you are invisible, unfortunately.
Concentration. Yeah.
Oh, really? Not with greater invisibility?
Greater invisibility is a different matter.
Excuse me.
Cheppy
girl.
has greater invisibility, and that's what she's casting on herself.
Very nice.
So she can move, cast spells, and take damage without becoming visible again.
Holy shite.
Wow.
Okay.
Everyone, run.
Cheppy goes invisible.
Okay, and I grab everybody. I grab everybody else and I push them on my back.
Not everyone. I'm gonna run beside you.
Except for
A little
you.
quicker.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
the
we're-
slowest. I need to be on top.
Ariel and I are still on the back because I didn't drop it. I didn't
Someone can sit on my
noise.
tusks, right? Or I can hold someone in my trunk.
Yeah, you guys will be like, hey. All right.
I'll hold,
I'm gonna hold Ray in my trunk.
Which way are you going?
You're on top of the
I
mammoth.
need to
Give it me on
know.
my back.
Out the back,
And
out
then
the back.
what's out the back?
That big ass arena with the goblet.
Somebody grab
Why don't I just
the
charge
This
token.
way. We are going this way.
Okay.
So fast. And
Ray.
we are going. Yep.
Not that far away. God damn.
Ray has taken control. Who is last?
Why don't we charge them? I'm in
Valen,
fucking
obviously.
volleyball.
Did you pick up Valen?
You're not
Valen's
involved.
gonna be on his back. I'll be last because my girlfriend, she can move fucking double time, so
I'm still a
I could be
giant
using
bowling
Rush,
ball.
though.
I
You could also stealth, but
trample them all. This is still something we can do.
It won't work that way.
What do you mean?
Okay.
These are super powerful mages.
So,
Yeah.
Moonbrook is
Super
last
squishy.
then. Moonbrook, make a perception check for me. Holy shit. Okay. Moonbrook, one of the figures that is wrapped in furs looks familiar to you. They have
To
very
me.
white skin, very white hair, and part of some red robes are visible. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
bruh.
Wait, did they?
No!
Wait, did they?
Bro, if that's her
Shit's
love
about to get
pass,
really uncomfortable.
that'd be wild. What if she was never dead? Maybe she was just always in me.
She can! No!
Yeah, I thought it was Leoric. Is it Leoric? No, he's
Was
wearing
it not
he's
Leon?
No, I don't think Valen would know him, though.
No, he
it
said
wasn't
Wish.
Valen, it was Moonbrook.
Moonbrook.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
Moonbrook. You do think that those robes might have belonged to Leoric.
Yeah.
And that is where we're going to end the session today.
I hate this. I don't want to end.
I know.
Oh, this is gonna change everything. If there was like kill them all, Terry's like, all right. I'm just kidding.
Good session,
emotional
everybody.
Damage.
My brain is.
Good session, everybody. Well done.
Oh my god.
So wait a minute, we have 3 people that can control weather now.
Yeah.
If you're in range.
Is this? Yeah, we'd have to be next to it, but then we can set it off. Since you know what, I'll ask next time.
What if it's like Overwatch? If we all sit next to it and hold hands, it goes faster.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
Capturing the point.
3 points. We need 3 points or 3 minutes.
Good job, everybody. Great session. Well done. I love dangling so many carrots for you and watching you scramble. It's the best.
It was driving Valen fucking nuts, dude.
Uh,
Absolutely insane.
See, it's a good thing we attuned.
There's
Just think if all of us did it.
There's so much shit that you missed in your first checks of all these places. You missed the big one, the door in the supports for the spire.
Hey man, I said it, but they said no, and I said, all right, then fuck it.
Of course.
Well, no, I'm just saying you missed that as a potential
The first time we came.
investigation.
The first time,
Yes,
yeah.
for the first time you went through.
We wouldn't have been able to get in though. It was still covered in that barrier. We don't know what that barrier would have been like, but it was still on when we were in that space.
Great job. We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna do some shout outs. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all of the places. Please do. Follows are free. Go make it happen. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support these wonderful people. And even if you don't have a Prime sub, consider just getting a sub and supporting them. Yeah, make sure you're following Table Story on Twitch, Table Story on YouTube, at a Table Story on Twitter, and come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord. And Proxy, why don't you start us off today? You're muted.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had fun today on Rime. Fridays are the best. D&D is the best. My name is Proxy. I play Cheppy here on Table Story on Friday evenings. Hopefully you get to play her a little bit longer. We'll see. I do leathercraft if you guys want to check out my channel and see some of that. I do it Monday to Thursday. And yeah, Fridays you can catch me here role-playing as Cheppy. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all the comments on YouTube and on the podcast.
Thank you so much, Proxy. Wish, why don't you go next?
I almost did it in the accent. Hello, it's me, your girl Wish, and I am feeling frisky this weekend, so we might.
Is it the elephant trunk?
Oh.
You want me to turn it back on?
You don't have to turn anything on. It's already been turned
No way,
on.
it just be like.
Put the teeth in. Put the teeth up, Martin.
Cut it out, Cord.
Meatspin.com in my head.
That's what I was thinking.
Us old folk, by the way.
I know we're so.
You youngins, check it out.
I want to do some video games. I don't know. I was listening to Aaron talk about playing games earlier, and it was just like, oh, miss doing that. So let me do that this weekend. So we'll do that, hang out, and have a good time. Anyways, love you guys. Please follow my friends. They're wonderful.
Thank you so much, Wish. Faye?
Hi, I'm Valen. I'm a voice actor for video games. I stream. We've been doing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay on the Wild RP server recently. I actually just started my law character, so that's fun. But even more fun is on Tuesday, the premiere of Kingmakers happened, which was absolute.
Sick.
It was trauma-inducing, it was horrific, and it was amazing. So you should also watch that. Table Story's got a lot of really awesome stuff on the channel, so make sure you check that out too on Tuesdays. Yeah, I mean, I played Valen for y'all today. What an episode. Today was it was a tough one. There was so much that like was getting in the way. There was so much that, you know, we had to be worried about all at once. And now we have the Brotherhood on our tail. It is a nightmare. And I'm so excited to see what happens. So make sure you go ahead, you follow the channel, follow all these wonderful role players. And if you want to follow me, I'm Phelan on everything. Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. But yeah.
Thank you so much. Myth?
I can't think right now. All I'm thinking about is, well, we have a mammoth. That's easy to play. I'll just have Mortis be a mammoth forever, and I can be Leoric. That would be fine. This is awesome. I am so excited to see what's going on. I am so excited to see what happens next week, and I am stunned. I'm excited. I'm stunned. I'm stun-sighted. You can follow me on twitter.com/mythomatic, where you can see when I'm up to stuff. I should be back to streaming soon. The barman has some business in Van Horn, so I think some trouble is going to go down. I don't know what that means. It's just fun, hot buzzwords for all of you to come and watch my content. I am going to potentially also edit up a review and like a recap for the barman story. So stop on by. If you aren't following me and you don't know what I'm talking about, go follow me and make sure your notifications are on. So when I do go live, you can then watch the recap and see what I'm talking about. But this is awesome. I'm excited. I'm the GM of Spellwind on Wednesdays here on Table Story. So if you like D&D with homebrew and volatile magic and cosmic mystery and a bit of a political upheaval right now, you should definitely come by and check that out. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. I'm so excited for next week. That's it. That's all I got. I think there's probably more.
Now that Myth is no longer upheavaling, you can tune back into the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, Myth. Aaron.
Hi, everybody. My name is...
Because I've been sick. That was the joke.
Yes. I think they got it.
My name is Aaron. I am a writer, and I wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's available on Amazon if you want to check that out. If you want to know more information, you can follow me on Twitter at Darren B. Writes. I think I said all those words correctly. Yeah, that's it. Had fun today. Don't know what the fuck's going on. It's pretty great.
Thank you so much, buddy. Last but not least, Technique.
Hey, I'm Tech. I'm just a dude that likes to act. Find me on Twitter, Technique TV, and on Twitch. If you're bored, twitch.tv/Technique.
I think we broke Frank.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell.
gone.
I don't know what the hell
It's all
Tara's
the
gonna
trunk.
do.
All the trunk stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would be stunned too if I hadn't been used.
Yeah.
There it is.
Please make sure you follow Technique. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm Wax Steven. I've been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. As always, chat, much appreciated. How do you do that? The little heart, that one, because I'm holding Technique in place right now because Proxy left the call, so I've got to just.
Oh, that's really good.
I've got to. I've got his camera
really
dragged into position.
Oh,
So
I was
I
trying to
can't.
figure out. I thought it was my vision. I was
No.
like,
Thank you so much, as always, chat. We appreciate you so much, and thank you to my wonderful players for being here. As always, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Wish. And thank you, Proxy, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. You did amazing, and I am so curious to see how you're going to handle next week.
I'm curious how I'm going to handle it.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a week. It's going to be a hell of a week. Might want to, have some, just do some like yoga or like deep breathing exercises or something before.
I'm a fighter next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
With one spell.
We'll see what happens. Thank you so much, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you for our next show, which is Kingmakers on Tuesday. If you missed out on the premiere, go check it out. It was fantastic. There's some cameos too from some like really awesome people as well, but you should definitely
Including
check
Mike.
that out. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Make sure to check out our new show, Kingmakers, on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Peace out.
It's a
Have
movie.
a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.